Welcome to your new wrestling obsession. This is Off the Mat, and it is WrestleMania week. And when you're going to talk WrestleMania, you're going to talk big fight feel. You got to bring back a big-time guest. And no, I'm not just talking about Mr. Redivision himself. I'm, of course, talking about, ladies and gentlemen, stepping back into the Off the Mat ring. Not just a killer comic book creator, but a true student of pro wrestling storytelling. From the psychological of the heel turn to the art of getting a crowd on their feet, this is something and someone who understands what makes wrestling work. And bringing that same energy into everything he writes. Welcome back, Kyle Starks. Thanks for joining us again, Kyle.
It's me. Thanks for having me. Thanks for having me. Talk about some wrestles. I love talking about the
WrestleMania. Yes. How we feeling, boys? It's WrestleMania weekend. It's here. It's finally the best time of the year for wrestling fans, right?
Oh yeah, you know, there's a lot going on actually in Vegas right now at the moment. You have CinemaCon that's going on in Vegas too now at this point where it's really things are picking up. So wrestling is taking over the store that they have over there, the Wrestling Experience. I saw video footage. It's packed. So as much as what we're going to talk about, all the rights and wrongs about what's going on at WrestleMania, it's still a spectacular time of year, and people are definitely happy. To be honest, if I got tickets for it, I'd definitely be happy to be in Vegas right now myself too. Even though,
well, lucky you, tickets are still available for both nights of WrestleMania.
Let's go!
I hear Pat McAfee made them 25% off or something.
Yeah, and it's still not a needle mover for people.
Guys,
nope.
I'm really interested in what next year will look like for WWE. What next WrestleMania? I mean, I guess it'll be in Saudi Arabia, but I'm really interested in what next WrestleMania, what the ticket prices look like for next year, and whether or not anyone has wised up at all. And my suspicion is probably not, right?
No.
Nothing. I found, by the way, I don't know if I told you guys, I did this book called Wrestle Heists for Image Comic. Issue 5 comes out this month. It didn't sell very well, and I found me going, "Hey guys, please buy my book. I'll lower the price." Wouldn't help either. That's what I learned. Apparently, if it's too expensive and they don't want it, they're just not going to do it.
I can tell you what WrestleMania next year is going to look like. It's going to look like Royal Rumble this year, where half the crowd is missing for the first 5 matches, and then they all show up late.
Yeah.
That's what it's going to look like.
We'll see what the first 5 matches. Maybe they'll put good matches on. That's my suggestion for WWE. It's 2-part. It's 2-part, guys. 1, lower the prices. Jesus Christ.
Absolutely.
Your biggest supporters are white trash people. I said as a white trash person, we don't have any money and we will give you all our money. Wise up, lower your prices. 2, maybe and I'm just throwing this out there, maybe compelling stories. Maybe maybe 1 compelling story would be my advice.
Would help.
That's not bad advice. Perfect.
We'll see what happens.
See you guys later.
Make the ticket prices cheaper and give $1 Pabst Blue Ribbons, and then you'll have a main event in the front row of the crowd better than what's in the middle of the ring.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't know if you have Wrestle. I think they'll be fine.
They'll be they're not going anywhere.
If you can have WrestleMania in Chicago, $1 old styles will be better. So that's my 2 cents.
$1 old styles. Yikes.
Yeah, I just think the doubling up on Vegas was a bad idea.
It's just like them. To me, them doing that is just as bad a look as them doing the weird ticket reductions. Now it's 31.6% off. Now it's Pat McAfee gave you a discount. No, CM Punk got you a discount. It's such a weird. I'm glad at least they're doing it via story somehow. You know what I mean?
Mm.
I'm glad that at least they are attempting to make it a story element. Because I think there was some reporting, and I don't believe, but that people were like, "Oh, CM Punk did that for us," and it's if you can get people to think that CM Punk can get you lower ticket prices, that gives you a baby face. That is the best baby face you could get. That's brilliant. So I'm glad at least they're throwing it out there. You know what I mean? Having Cody be we should be nicer to families' budgets or whatever he said. I don't remember. It was him yelling. I think there's a tear like usual. Whatever he was doing out there, at least you're building a character in some way. You know what I mean? But guys, who do you think's buying your tickets? Jesus Christ, it's crazy.
I mean, all the 25% off Pat McAfee got you essentially just covered the fees for Ticketmaster.
Also, it's too late. You're talking about flying to Las Vegas. Like, it's too late for this. It's you could lower 50%. It won't change anything. Like, it's too late to be lowering. People have to get hotels. They have to get
exactly.
It's too late. It's been too late. It's crazy. It's so frustrating. Like, I know there's a lot of, and I think it depends on where you sit. It's like, oh, it's Triple H's fault or it's TKO's fault. It's kind of everybody, right? Like, I mean, I don't like who are you going to point at? Like, they're all making it happen. They're all allowing it to happen. And I've heard there's a lot.
Don't blame The Rock. He went out there and announced they're doing this in Louisiana.
Where he been? What he got to say?
Where he been? He could be coming soon.
Isn't it interesting how he sits on the board of TKO and he's not pushing WrestleMania, not saying a word about it?
Yeah,
because he already announced it was going to be in Louisiana. It's going to be in New
Orleans.
Orleans.
He came out and ate shit the last time he was on.
He's just partied in New Orleans all by himself because he thinks that's where WrestleMania is.
Yeah, I'll tell you this: what Pat McAfee should have did was, you buy a ticket, 25% off. Take that ticket to your local Ram dealership. You get the first payment of a new truck free.
Oh,
could have did that.
Wow.
First payment. Some of those seats cost the same as.
Well, I'm telling you, the first payment's on them. So when you get the car, you don't have to worry about the first payment. Get something like that.
Get a free car wash.
Free Dodge Ram truck with every front row seat you buy.
All right. Hey.
Especially when the WWE's in like new premium experience, especially for SummerSlam, is like $25,000 that they were saying. That's insanity.
For what? Oh, listen, I don't want to, because we don't want to talk about the money stuff. But what is this? They're doing the John Cena Club now. What is the secret John Cena wrestling club? Does anyone know what? Like, why do you announce something and it's like a mystery? Like, I thought for sure, like, oh,
you announce stuff, you don't explain what it is.
I know they don't explain it. I'm like, oh, they're going to do a thing
We're
where
ready to launch.
If you get discounted tickets or something, surely, right? They were going to do like some sort of nothing, man. Like, it's so crazy.
Well, I saw today like they had Danhausen at WrestleMania or WWE World as part of that club doing a like wheel spin, and some little kid won free tickets to Monday Night Raw, and they had like a bunch of like high class giveaways there, but nothing crazy that really warrants $25,000. But hey, $25,000, you can sit on Cody Rhodes' bus and get a tour of the Strip. Apparently, too, is it something they're offering? So who knows?
Why not?
You get to hang out with Stephanie Fakir.
I wish I had money like that.
I don't think Miles would definitely want that because he went home for dessert that he claimed.
Poor Miles Bourne.
Well, one. Oh boy. Nah, but it's just the outrageous prices of the tickets, and getting quality. You're not even getting quality. And if you got some quality matches, a quality storyline that actually were compelling, that made you say, you know what,
I want to be there when it happens.
Exactly. Unfortunately, it's not happening that way. Like everything they've tried, it's like backfiring because the fans are revolting against what they're doing. They don't want. They just definitely don't want to be paying these prices. They
can't.
Yeah, it's not even want. I think it's.
And then you're paying all the money. You're paying all this damn money for the apps, like 16 apps to watch all these damn shows, and it's like, come on, something's got to give, And it's unfortunate that a product that actually was up here is now
3 years ago.
Yeah.
It feels like because I stepped away. I would have to look to see when I stepped away for a while because I was like, they're not even trying anymore. And whenever Vince got canned, I came back and it was great. It was great for 6 months. Like you got the Sami Zayn Bloodline storyline, like in that. It was great for 6 months, and then it got weird again, and then it kind of went up. I'd say for Cody in Philadelphia, which was what 41. We're 42.
40. Yeah, that was
40.
40. Yeah.
Yeah, 40.
Yeah.
So I'd say 40. I think 40. I think 39, 40 were both perfectly good shows. But like whatever before them wasn't, and then now this last one wasn't. Who cares? And this one, who cares? But for the most part, because I think the thing is, if I just want to watch some wrestling, it'll be perfectly fine. It'll be a perfectly enjoyable weekend, and you'll be like, that was a good match, and that was a fun match, and I'm sure
we'll surprise. There'll be something.
We're gonna get a couple
the surprise is gonna be like fucking Paige shows up or something.
No,
Like,
not that kind of surprise. I mean, just like that Intercontinental ladder match was a lot.
Yeah, that's going to be a banger.
I would have expected.
That's
that
gonna be
kind of
great.
surprise.
But like,
Yeah, that's just set up for high spot. The minute they put Javon Evans in there, I'm expecting to see some variation of the Jeff Hardy Edge moment where someone's hanging from the belt and Javon Evans takes him off the ladder or something. It's going to be insane.
It should be. That's going to be great. And then I think
it'll be the best match of the weekend. I don't think there's any doubt. Like, it'll be the most enjoyable match. I would say it would be my one like must watch. But like, I really want to see WWE screw up Oba versus Brock. I really want to see either they get it right, which I don't think they're going to do. I just don't believe it. Or they screw it up entirely, which is what my gut says is going to happen. And I want to see that too, because what a bunch of idiots. I wish he wouldn't do that walk. I love Oba so much. I hate that. What kind of badass does a jaunty little prance to the ring? He does a jaunty little prance.
I don't mind the walk. The pose is a little
his beads, he's Dunkin' Donuts around his neck.
I love the
badass.
giant beads. I love the giant beads.
Oh, the beads, the big wooden beads.
You know how strong you have to be to have beads that big? That guy.
Exactly.
You couldn't carry those beads.
The walk is my favorite thing because it goes with everything now. Everybody's doing it.
Everyone's doing it. I love it, but I don't love the. I think he has to phase the walkout somehow, but still keep the rhythm of it because the rhythm is great. Like the Oba chant is perfect. But I may lower the arms a little bit. I don't know. Take longer steps. I don't know what the answer is, but that is the only match on the entire card that I care who wins. It's the only one.
I think you're doing the Bushwhacker.
Yeah, the Bushwhacker. I'm about to say the Bushwhackers. The Bushwhackers.
It's real close. It's real close. It's real close.
Hey.
Yeah, and here's my question: because is that night 2? Is that night 2 that they're doing?
It's the lead off match in night 2.
Look, I don't want to jump ahead, but let's once again talk about how expensive ticket seats are, and how they are giving this match away for free on ESPN. Right? I can't watch the app because I have YouTube cable, which apparently means I don't have real cable. I'll never be allowed to watch the pay-per-views until it's on Netflix, whatever, like the next day or whatever. Anyway, does it help because? Like, does it help or does it hurt to give this match away? On one hand, 1 billion people are going to see it on TV, right? Like, for sure.
Yeah.
But does WWE, our WrestleMania, our the product, actually benefit from that?
I think so. I
don't know. How many people go through all of R-Truth's explanations of how you sign up to ESPN Unlimited?
Well, the thing is, ESPN, you got to pay for the app. The ESPN, it's free on ESPN, but you still have to pay for that.
Well, that's what I mean. It'd be free on ESPN, but they're going to try to sell you to buy the rest of the show.
Yeah.
Of course.
What if they sell it for 20? What if Pat McAfee comes out instead of R-Truth and says it's 25% off today?
For WrestleMania, it's 25% off.
The app.
Thanks, Ram Trucks.
It's only $30. It's only $30 if you sign up right now.
You should have said 50% off, man. Give me 50% off. I'll take that. And you're still making money.
I mean, I can tell you how to watch it. You got a Netflix subscription, right?
You got VPN?
Download NordVPN and watch it on Netflix.
I'm too old. I can't figure it out.
Oh, it's so easy.
Send me an email. I'm so old.
Hey, listen, I got my wife to help me with those things. All I have to do is, honey, can you help me with the app?
Explain a VPN to me. Will I get arrested?
No, you won't get arrested.
I don't know. I heard things.
They'll go looking for you in Germany or wherever it's bouncing the feed.
Oh, that's good.
There you go.
Exactly.
All right, so listen, we're gonna talk about the matches, right? That's the plan. We're gonna talk about
So we're gonna do that in a little bit. We're gonna start off with a segment that we started doing that I call the top rope takes. We put 2 minutes on the clock. We have 5 stories. We put 2 minutes on the clock, and we give our quick takes through these 2-minute timers.
Okay.
And
this is fun.
Yeah, this will be good. So today, Pete and I have talked about this, and Dom and I have talked about this on the show, that how we feel like wrestling needs to kind of blur lines with reality again and use social media. And today we had an incident where Jey Uso went wild on rapper Cameron on their podcast. It Is What It Is with rappers Cameron and Mace, where they started an altercation.
It's funny how they're sitting right there, and jumping up, just sitting there.
Nobody moved. And so 2 minutes on the clock. Do we still feel like mixing and blurring the lines between real life and professional wrestling works in today's day and age? And do you think this was a work, or do you think this was real?
I didn't see it, but it's a work. I promise.
Yeah.
I didn't see it, but I promise it's not real. Here's the thing. I thought LA Knight showing up on iShow Speed was great for them. I think it did great for their TV numbers, and that's why I was about to say we're going to talk about that card, because I kind of have nothing but nice things to say about that kid. That's great. I think the thing is, how do you do it? How do you roll it out? Where do you blur the lines? Because I think we would all mostly agree that the Attitude Era was great because we found out what was happening behind the scenes. Like knowing what's that? What's the stupid Netflix show? Unreal? Is that what it's called?
Unreal.
Yeah. Everyone's like, did you see that? They hate Road Dogg. Like, dude, none of that's real. Like, homies, but people talk about it, so it's good, right? So it's good. What is this? What was this on? Was this on Twitch? Like, where was this? What was this?
No, it was just on their Mace and Cameron's podcast, and he was kind of going off on Jey Uso, talking about how basically feeding into the Jey Uso internet stuff where people are saying that Jey Uso sucks and then he can't wrestle. And he basically said that, and Cameron was having a conversation with his producer. He's like, why do you got to bring me some Saturday night WrestleMania basic bitch? Why aren't you bringing me some Sunday night guys?
Yeah, that's fake. But
Jay went nuts and was like, all right, I'm out of here. And then ran over there and threw down on him, and security came and broke him up. And then they started this Twitter thing or Instagram thing. And then Cameron was like, I'll see you at WrestleMania. So it's a publicity stunt to draw more interest in WrestleMania.
I'm here for it. But I wish it was something that anyone gave a shit about.
Exactly. Like, I don't even know what this is, this weird ass podcast.
There's some, I don't know how many viewers are viewing right now, but someone's going, you guys don't know Cameron and Mace, you old white piece.
Yeah. Is that Mace from the 90s?
Yeah, it
Mace,
is.
The rapper from the 90s?
Yeah.
Mace the wrestler?
But I guess to give you some background on it, Kyle, we were saying that, like, it would be interesting with, like, Unreal, how we got Unreal and things like that, where if they blurred the lines a little bit. So, like, if you got two guys in a feud, like the Usos and the Vision are in a feud, well, say, like, something happens on Raw, and then you kind of see them going to their next town, and they stop for gas, and one of them goes inside, the other one's there pumping, and they get jumped, and they steal his car and leave, like, Jey Uso laying on the side of the road. Yeah, or like brawl. How we in the Attitude Era, we got brawls in airports. We got the Stone Cold Booker T brawl in a grocery store.
Grocery store. Yeah.
And we talked about that
forever
for a couple of shows, and now they're starting to do things like this.
Well, they do stuff like that on NXT, which is why I enjoy NXT.
Dude, don't walk to your car on NXT, man.
You get jumped in the parking lot of NXT all the time. You had Tony D taking people to the bridge back in the day. Disappearing. You had
there's
his name had a fun house
that I would say. Remember where they used to throw bridges in the rivers all the time, like just little stuff like that. Like it gave you a reason to be mad at somebody because what a childish thing or what a petty thing. There's a lot of stuff like that I would say is remiss, and I'm sure there's something production leaving the. When's the last time they left the arena? Now you bring that up, like I can't even think.
I tell you what.
The last I remember actually like leaving the arena is last year when we had the Rock leaving Cody Rhodes laying, and then he whipped him in the rain when we got the Mama Rhodes.
Oh yeah.
That was still just in the parking lot though.
Do you remember? You remember when Big Boss Man stole like Al Snow's dead mom or something? Like we used to have good stuff. We used to have good
the Big Show grabbed the funeral, the casket, and took it off. Drove off with the casket. See, that was some crazy stuff.
Guys, let's bring it back.
Yes.
Sorry, Cameron. You get a just okay from me.
All right.
It's fine, but who cares?
Yeah, and I mean it was a weak segment anyways. Like he grabbed him, pulled him over the desk, and hit him once, and the dude laid there like he had just been hit by a car. He didn't even like.
We're gonna have now his involvement in the iShow Speed match that we're gonna watch.
Yeah.
I will say that I feel like if you did lean in with Jay, where this was a guy who's world champ, who's selling more shirts than anyone, who the crowd clearly adores, but everyone's like, this guy can't wrestle and he chokes. If you push that, what you do is you make a more sympathetic character. And wouldn't that be nice if Jey Uso had a character, like rather than just like a guy who says something funny and sells shirts? Like I like Jey Uso, I root for Jey Uso, honestly. But like, what if we were sympathetic to him rather than just like you're not quite cool? He's not quite cool enough. Like that's what he is. He's cool, but he's not. that cool.
Well, listen, he's dating Jada Parker, so he's got to be real cool.
Of course not.
Yeah, of course.
You bring it to Miss Parker.
Hey, Miss Parker, that's my girl, man.
I love Jada Parker. She's great.
Look.
I'll throw one thing in here real quick. You mentioned the ice show speed and LA Knight. The two differences in here is the LA Knight and ice show speed. Both of them were in on it. These guys, I don't even know if more than Jey Uso was in on the whole spot.
Everyone. I think all of them.
I think they were.
All
I
of
just
them
don't know if they knew how to react. They didn't know how to sell.
Right. Well, this reaction is part of it, right? So I don't know.
They didn't get the memo. You got to rush in there and pretend like you're breaking it up.
This guy right here is, I guess, WWE security, and he's holding Jey Uso back. He's like, Jey, it's me, man. It's me, Jey. It's me. Like, Jey Uso just like lost his mind. And if this was real, WWE would be suspending him. He wouldn't be at WrestleMania tomorrow night. Like, it would be the whole thing.
Someone interfere in the match. We'll see what happens.
God.
You won't have to.
I don't know.
You know,
Yeah,
Just Travis Scott all over again.
Pretty much.
You know,
all right.
things like you got this one, and I don't know if you have the other one in this too. The Liv Morgan thing when he was talking to Kevin A. Smith.
Kevin Eastman.
Hey.
The creator
Stephen
of
A.
Turtles?
Smith.
Oh, I said Kevin A, not E.
Kevin A. Stephen A. Smith?
You mean Stephen A.
Dom
Smith?
can't get names right. Dom can never get names right.
Kevin A. Smith.
Stephen A. Smith. There you go. Hey, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Stephen A. Smith with Liv.
He's talking to Steve Buckner.
Yeah. He's talking to Kevin Eastman, creator of the Turtles. Why are they talking? All right. Up next, stealing headlines. We on AEW last night, spring break. Darby Allin took the belt off of MJF. Do you think changing? I know how Dom feels about changing your world champions on a random Wednesday night goes, but do you think this was a full-on plot for AEW to try and steal headlines during WrestleMania weekend? Do you think it was smart?
I think MJF has to film some movies. He has to go film some movies. That's what it's just scheduling. Like it's literally
working with Adam Sandler again.
I'm not sure. I think he's lined up to do 2 films, and it's like he's behind filming, and so it's like that's why there's a squad. There's all these things that you go, well, that's cool, but like it's just one more AEW's bad at planning. Really, it feels like to me, it's just one more because he could have lost. He just had a pay-per-view.
Speaking of planning, I have.
Yeah,
I don't watch AEW every week, but I have it set to record just in case I want to watch it. They didn't start this match until it was set to go off, so my DVR didn't record it because they cut it off right at the intro because they went a half hour over.
Oh, yeah.
But why not just put the belt on Kenny Omega? Because they just had their big pay-per-view on Sunday. So why not have Kenny Omega beat MJF for the title? Why wait to put it on Darby Allin, who all intents and purposes is a kind of a cold star in AEW right now?
I would say the answer is that I think they're actually trying to do some storytelling with Kenny Omega, which I approve of. I'm fine with AEW doing this because I think Darby has been one of those guys that eventually they felt.
I love Darby Allin.
I do too. I love him.
Darby's great.
This is like it's like Jade Cargill in WWE. I think where you go, let's put the title and see what happens. And I think the MJS have to go. Who could we maybe actually like give a bump to? And I think that's what the move is. And they're going to see how it goes and if Darby can be a world champion. And it'll be interesting to see. I think they need like.
I hope he does better than Jade.
Well, let's see what happens this weekend. All right.
Hey, Jade Cargill wants to be the new China. She wants to go fight for the men's Intercontinental Championship with Paul Heyman as her manager.
Sure, do it. Why not?
Yeah.
Why not? Who cares? I think it's interesting.
Let Paul have the mic because she needs work.
Yeah, she needs some work. But I do like Jade. I think she's in it for. I think she's sincerely in it for the right reason. She's not in for money. She doesn't need any money. She really likes wrestling, and I think that's cool. Which is not Darby Allin, but I think she really loves wrestling, and it's unfortunate that she's not very good at it. I think probably people are not like. I think in AEW there's people around because she got better in AEW. She like vastly improved from when she first appeared to when she left. Is that there's the right people in her ears being like, you got to do this, you got to do this, and then WWE, I think they just if you sink or float, you know what I mean? You sink or float.
Yeah. Right. I just hopefully she can find someone she could work with that could carry her through like a really good match.
Might be this weekend. I mean,
I think the problem with that too is like with WWE, she's champion and she's not hasn't been in any matches. Like,
Dude,
if they're not going to do house shows, she needs to be
so mad. I agree 100%.
Yeah,
100%.
they're not presenting her well. It's also not helpful.
You know, it's like Royce Keys. Royce Keys, you sign this dude, you sign this dude, and it comes to the Royal Rumble, and then he's nowhere to be found. He finally has one match last week on SmackDown, but how do you have a guy that you bring in and you don't even use him? Oh, there's no story. See, that's the thing.
I don't think it's that. He's not very interesting. I think it's what's going to hurt him the most.
I think they tried too much of story. You could make a story. Royce Keys could have been an intern, a security for the Vision. You know, he could have came in for the Vision and wiped up Paul Heyman, used him to wipe up the dirty work that he had to do. Could have had him in the if it did that. You could have did many other things.
But they needed him for SmackDown.
But listen, everybody's going back and forth now anyway, so it doesn't matter.
On a random week. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good for Darby is what I say, and I think AEW is in a pretty good place right now. I also think that the smartest thing AEW is doing, who famously sort of has not very exciting house shows, is saying, "Hey, our house shows are really cheap. You can come watch us." Good for you, AEW. Maybe sell some T-shirts there. That would be my recommendation for them. Is maybe sell some merch at your shows.
Yeah,
I think a good idea.
WWE house shows. I took my son to one when he was like 6 years old, and he loved it. And I wish
we could
what
go
a
back
treat again.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't $1 billion.
Exactly. I wish it was even an opportunity. Like, I don't want to go for a small Raw or a SmackDown taping. Like, I just want to go to a nice smaller venue. And like I paid for an NXT when they went to 2300 in Philly. We got some decent seats. We were right by Booker and Vic right there doing the announcing. So I was fine with that. Those tickets actually weren't bad because it was NXT. Yeah. They don't overcharge for NXT yet, but
nope, not yet.
Put that curse out.
Yeah, give them time. They will.
What did you do?
Yeah.
Stone Cold, what happened?
Stone Cold Steve Austin's current status for WrestleMania 42 is revealed, where he is doing meet and greets at WWE World. He is going to potentially be backstage at Allegiant Stadium this weekend. So I asked, do we see Stone Cold make an appearance on WrestleMania? I mean, do you think WWE is maybe a little worried about him? Last time he got a little liquored up and decided to crash his ATV into the front barricade.
What?
Are we going to see Stone Cold this weekend?
What?
I hate the what.
Same.
When did they roll? Remember when it was him and Shawn Michaels? When they were just dragging guys out. Do you remember, just so they could do their intros and the crowd could get into it? I feel like there's a chance, right? I feel like there's a chance to get one of those situations. But I'd rather not. He's my favorite, but I'd rather not.
I kind of see him being back. There's a potential maybe time filler if they need to fill some time for the match ended quick. Or, yeah,
have them come out for after the Oba Femi and Brock match that they would get disqualified. It's going to end.
Oh no!
Some time.
Have him, Danhausen, and John Cena do something together.
Yeah.
Until Stone Cold was cursed.
What's Danhausen going to curse him so he runs into another lady?
That's the bottom.
Their knee explodes.
He crashes in another barricade, completely misses the ramp this time.
Poor Stone Cold.
Cursed.
People still want to see him, though. They want to see him back in the ring.
He's still a draw.
Yeah, he's still a draw. He'll still be a pop. Well, one of those pops that they might look for.
Yeah.
We need a pop. Put Stone Cold out there.
He could be at the Hall of Fame. You know, the Hall of Fame ceremony.
Oh, he's definitely going to be at the Hall of Fame, right?
Yeah, just make a mess of the ring, just cracking open beers and just dumping them everywhere.
But I think at this point, it's just like, it's blue balls, because they're like, oh, buy your ticket to WrestleMania for your potential chance to see Stone Cold Steve Austin.
Listen, if someone's paying $40 or whatever to watch just so they might see Stone Cold.
Well, I'm talking buying tickets in Vegas.
No, they're not selling
hundreds of dollars.
What are they going to do? I'm going to spend $700 so I can be in the nosebleed seats.
Where they're this big. They look like ants. A school for ants.
I think they can bring out for pop, but that's it. That's just.
All right. Speaking of Royce Keys,
shut
talking about another. Royce Keys, if you believe the dirt sheets in the rumor mill, is set to win the Andre the Giant Annual Memorial Battle Royale tomorrow night. That's going to take place on SmackDown. A little bit of history here for you. Out of the 11 winners of this Battle Royale, only 3 of them are still employed with WWE.
Oh, yeah.
And that would
What do you
be
mean?
Mello,
Jey Uso,
Mello.
Bronson Reed, and Carmelo Hayes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Out of the rest of
What
them,
happened to Madcap?
he got cut.
Madcap.
The rest of them
Did
have
Rick,
all
did Rick
since
Boogs
been
win?
released in future
So actually,
endeavors.
American
Oh,
Gladiator
Boogs.
is there. Booze. He's
No.
Is that right?
yeah, he's doing American Gladiator.
Good for
Royce
him.
Keys winning this battle royale, is it a good thing or is it potentially a career curse when it comes to WWE?
Well, it's not gonna be a curse.
I don't think
No.
Are you
It's-
sure?
It's a
Because I mean,
meaningless accolade
Well,
for
I'm gonna
this,
tell you
this
this.
guy at this point.
You just listed 3 people who got titles.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you this
February
really
too.
quick. This is kind of like
out of 11, Pete, 3 out of 11.
this is kind of like
Yeah,
the wall in my job where people used to become like employee of the month and then they were fired the next month type of thing where, oh, employee of the month, employee of the year, fired, gone. What do you do? Oh, well, this happened. So basically it's kind of like that curse. I think Danhausen is going to
Oh, my God. No,
Dan.
can I say
Danhausen is like,
if Danhausen won the Andre the Giant Battle Royal, I would lose my mind. I'd lose my mind.
yeah,
This
that would be
is-
fun.
I say with all due respect to Powerhouse, Will Hobbs, whenever people were remotely excited about the signing, and I have no idea why. Like, he's never done anything good. He's just not, I don't get it. I don't
It's just
get the
potential.
attraction.
It's just potential matchups. Like imagine Royce Keys versus Oba Femi, or Trick Williams, or Randy Orton.
They're both going to
Yeah,
kill
but
him.
we know who's gonna win all of those matches.
They're both
But
going to
still-
kill him.
But still, it's more for the spectacle than the actual result.
Well, look, if that's the case, then we say who should win. Well, he's injured. I say Bronson Reed should win it. Bronson Reed should win it because I want to see him fight all those guys.
Bronson,
I won it.
yeah, he already won it. Bronson Reed won
Oh,
it
there you go. Yeah, all right.
in 2024.
So
Philadelphia.
Royce is gonna take what Rusev, our current big jobber right now, filling in for Sheamus till poor
He's too
Sheamus
busy
can come back.
He's too busy with a ladder match.
Poor Rusev,
Sheamus,
man. He
Sheamus
got
was
his
immune to all of that, though. Sheamus was immune to all of that because we
Yep.
liked him.
Yeah, I know, I
Rusev
like
got his
Sheamus, too.
shine on Monday night. His big shine was standing tall in that tag match Monday night. He ain't gonna get nothing out of this ladder match.
Nah.
Oh, Rusev? Rusev's
Yeah.
there to catch them. He's just there to catch them.
Hmm.
That's his job.
Yeah.
Like, so you're like, why is Rusev in this match? It's like someone has to catch everybody. It's Rusev.
Yeah, someone-
They did it. They do it every now and then. Like Kane was in one, and you're like, why is Kane? Is because he's going to catch them. And Claudio was in one, and like Claudio's the best at catching people, and that was the one that had all flippy dudes. It was all flippy dudes, and Claudio's great anyway. But it's like he's going to catch the shit out of everybody. So
Just makes you
Rusev is
laugh.
only in there to catch people.
All these agile guys jumping all over the place, doing these flips, jumping out of the ring, doing all these things. This guy's there. He can't like
He's going to catch him.
He's got to be there to catch Javon Evans when he does a backflip from the rafters or something.
course.
Yeah, make sure he's landing
If
his head.
Randy lets him.
Unless they all move out of their way like they did for what's his name for from TNA.
Oh yeah.
Top dollar.
No,
Not Knight. Was it
Leon
Knight?
Slater.
Leon Slater. Thank
Yeah,
you.
Leon Slater. What that was the most messed up thing. Here's what I say. You know what? Might as well. Who's really the better? Like, it's such a dumb. I thought they weren't doing it anymore. I honestly thought they weren't doing it anymore. But like this guy has, as Dom pointed out correctly, he has no inertia, zero inertia, and so like at least this is something. And I think Mello made it work. Like he made the necklace right. Like Mello was able to sort of make it to this which is an impossible feat, by the way, to make someone care about someone winning the Andre the Giant Battle Royal. It's not special in any way. It's just right before WrestleMania. Like they should add like some complication to the, you know what I mean? Are there more guys? It's
No,
gone?
but they should
I don't know.
get like a title shot or something.
Well,
Even if
no,
you're
no,
not
no,
something.
Yeah,
how about this?
Yeah, you just have a title
We're
shot
like-
with it.
How
Well,
about
each year it's getting progressively worse because it used to be like on the pre-show and now it's not even on Mania.
Right,
It's
yeah,
the night
that's right,
before. So
But you see,
You
you
got-
can
I mean,
win
just
the
like some
Andre
sort
the
of-
Giant. I'm sorry. You can win the
No,
Andre
go ahead,
the
go ahead.
Giant Memorial and get a good spot in the Royal Rumble.
that's too
something,
far
right?
away.
That's too far
Yeah.
away.
Yeah, but
I think they need to make the actual battle royal a little bit different from every other battle royal, and I don't know what that is. Like I don't know what it is. You do 10 guys, you have to go out twice. Something, you know what I mean? Something. I don't know what it is, but you just make it different in some way that it matters. Like,
what about you get a
not
championship match? You get a championship.
championship match is good.
no.
Yeah.
A title match.
IC title. You did an IC match on Monday after Raw. Something. Yeah.
Mm.
Give it to. I say give it to him because I can't think of anyone besides Danhausen that I mean, listen, I would love for like Kid Wilson to win it.
Yeah, Kid Wilson, yeah. Toxic.
Just because I love the music and I love Kid Wilson. It's like Danhausen would be the best one to win it because it would be entertaining and it would make people remember this thing right before a card that will probably be mostly forgettable. Like, it's kind of a smart thing to do. But whatever, I don't know who else you would give it to that would benefit in some way besides this guy.
Yeah, there's really no one on the roster.
You got to bring back the Repo Men.
And our last topic for the Top Rope Takes is that WWE and TNA were blindsided by AEW announcing Forbidden Door going to take place the same weekend as TNA's big pay-per-view. Do you think this is AEW's chance at seeing that there's blood in the water? So like sharks, they're waiting to attack to kind of try and take that second spot to really be that competition for WWE
I think
again.
they're taking their shot.
Yeah.
I hope they are, but I think it's just coincidence. I don't believe that. Like, I think they planned this. I'm like, I don't think they planned anything. I don't think any of these guys. It's just like C2E2, which is a big comic convention, was the same weekend as Kansas City and Lexington, which are two other pretty large. Like, they didn't plan that. Like, no one was trying to like everyone wishes that didn't happen, and I suspect TNA for sure is going to feel that way.
Yeah. I was in Lexington, Kentucky for the con.
Oh, good.
Yeah,
I was in
like,
Chicago.
It was crazy that there was like 9 events happening at the same time.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. So here's the thing: if you're like AEW is going to take their shot, why would they take it at TNA? Like, they're already doing better than TNA.
Because it's TNA and WWE.
Well, because by taking your shot at TNA with New Japan, you're pretty much got two of the biggest independent promotions going after WWE and TNA, who by all intents and purposes are working together, and WWE is even the reason TNA has a TV deal. So you see blood in the water because everyone's riding on all over WWE right now. They're upset with ticket prices. They're upset with everything. That Pat McAfee thing. Like, if you're gonna strike and get your slice of the pie, this is like the time to do it. It just feels like Tony Khan is kind of going for it, and he's saying, "Screw it!" Like, all bets are off.
Is it Backlash? Is Backlash the next pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I would say if that was the case, I'd be like, oh yeah. But like,
first weekend of May.
Is it a comp? Is TNA and WWE doing a show together? Is that what it is? Like, am I missing something?
No, they're just in a partnership.
I thought they were doing something together.
Listen, guys, WWE doesn't care about TNA. They're not mad about TNA getting screwed by this. They don't give a shit. Like, they don't care about TNA. As long as they get Leon Slater eventually, that's all they care about.
Yeah, I know.
And Santana's next.
But I'd say, in my opinion, this is purely coincidence. We used to happen all the time, and you could tell at one point, like, kind of WWE and WCW were doing it intentionally, but then like the war sort of ended, and then every now and then WCW would have a pay-per-view the same weekend as WWE, and you're like, oh, those poor guys, like, no one's gonna watch that. And it was, and they were like, shit, man, why did we have it on that date? We can't. It's already been scheduled with the cable companies. We can't change it to a week later. I don't think you go after TNA, but I do think, like, I think AEW could be. I don't think this is it. I guess is my answer. But with them literally saying, "Hey, we love families. It's cheap to come see our shows." They're close, because if they keep doing that, people are going to go like, "Why support this machine that doesn't care about us? That's giving this." What's the main event on night one? Drew McIntyre versus that's on. What is the main event?
No,
on night one?
Main event of night one is CM Punk, Randy Orton. Oh no, sorry, Cody Rhodes, Randy Orton, CM Punk.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Okay, like, that's what they're giving you. They don't care about you. Sorry.
I mean, I think this is deliberate because WWE counter programs them all the time. They did it with WrestlePalooza. So
that is true. 100%.
I think this is a deliberate counter program to TNA because WWE has a working relationship with them. So they're like, well, we're going to take our shot. And you announce it WrestleMania week. So, like, I just feel like the Darby Allin title change, and then this is just them trying to dominate the headlines on WrestleMania weekend.
To be honest, it's only going to be a flash in the pan for the next 2 days until WrestleMania weekend comes up. It's
true.
Kind of
pointless. I will tell you this. I do think that's smart. And here's the thing. It's super easy to do right now because there's nothing happening in WWE that's like, did you hear? Like, you just showed 2 WWE clips I didn't even know happened.
Yeah.
I didn't even know they happened.
Yeah, because you don't need it's there. You gotta wait till WrestleMania. Like, everything's building to WrestleMania. So between now and then, everybody's thinking wrestling. So this is a perfect opportunity to get people to look at your product too.
I hope you're right, Matt, because I would love for AEW to be doing intelligent things, purposefully intelligent things. I just don't. I think it's coincidence. I just think
I don't think it's coincidence. I don't think they're taking a shot. I think they're piggybacking. I think they're piggybacking and say, "Hey, we're gonna take some of this rush and draw eyes to maybe people remember us."
I don't think AEW is going, well, let's plan this. Wait, there's a TNA pay-per-view this weekend. That's going to hurt our buy rate. Like, it's not going to hurt anyone's buy rate. TNA is not hurting your buy rate. Sorry, TNA. I'm really pulling for you guys.
Well,
I'm not buying either.
I think it's a shot is because all the news that came out last week that TNA was pulling their wrestlers from independent shows because TNA and AEW both allow their wrestlers to take independent bookings to make money. So you were supposed to have MJF versus what Nick Namath. I wanted to call him Dolph Ziggler, but Nick Namath, and you're supposed to have Moose, and all those guys got pulled from these independent shows, and now I think AEW is kind of firing back with, then we're going to counter program you.
Well, I hope that's the case.
But all right, that's it for our off the top rope takes. Our top 5 news stories in 2 minutes.
Oh yeah,
2 minutes on the clock, a little bit longer.
You didn't say 2 minutes or less. I was like more like 10 minutes.
All right, let's get into what the people came here for. Let's get into talk WrestleMania and give our picks and predictions because I feel like this is gonna take a while because I think there's a lot that could go on here. Yeah. So Sticks, I will hand it over to you to get the ball rolling, my friend.
Yeah, let's pull it up.
Even though I probably should have did that because I'm picking the guy with the worst internet in the history of internet to do anything. But
yeah.
You've got to crank the hamster wheel up.
I do. I just had to buy a new one. The other one died. So.
Oh, gumball.
All right. Yeah. No.
Are you waiting for your slide to advance or?
What do you think you would name a hamster, Dom? All right.
I was waiting for it to show up on my screen.
Dom's hamsters would be named Boba Fett, all of them.
Yeah.
Now, next slide.
Yeah. All right, so I just threw in a couple things that were going on during WrestleMania. This Tony Kill thing. Yeah, who cares? That's what that was the response I wanted. Who cares?
Next.
Yeah, who cares? I'm not there.
Yeah, we're not there.
Beach party late night after WrestleMania Sunday. Who cares?
Yeah, unless Gronk is selling some Girls Gone Wild type videos of from this party.
All I want to see now, if you were to tell me Gronk's hosting bum fights in the back alley, then I'd be there for that.
Pete's cooking. Let's get the Girls Gone Wild at the beach party. Okay. All right. They're not going to do it. The host don't even do anything.
Bring it back.
They don't even do anything.
Yeah, he's going to come out and welcome everyone to WrestleMania and then give the attendance that's going to be rated because
8 trillion people were there.
Yeah.
Remember when Hulk Hogan and what was it? What's the dude who slid under the ring at the Rumble?
Oh, Titus O'Neil.
Titus. Yeah, I couldn't think of his name. Remember when they hosted WrestleMania a few years ago?
Danhausen should have hosted us.
They come out for a minute and then they're not there anymore. They're gone.
Yeah. Someone.
That's clearly a grab to sell tickets because he just retired in December and we're in April. And I think bringing Cena back so quickly is a sign of desperation.
Yeah, it was.
All of it was, but it didn't matter. They didn't sell anymore. So now what?
Who's buying a ticket to see John Cena host? I think maybe I don't understand the audience sometimes. But
people who didn't buy a ticket last year to see his final match.
They think they're going to sell more tickets by having Jey Uso beat up Cameron on a podcast that nobody knows about.
Yeah. I think it's here's what I think. I think it's a nice choice because it shows like Cena's still in the family. I think he's a good choice to host because he's charming and he's eloquent. If they did it as a ticket move, again, that's just one more dumb ticket thing. But I think it's nice because I think Cena's not going to wrestle ever again, but it's good to have him around. I think he brings value just as a personality, outside of being whatever star quality he brings. But the host doesn't matter. Like the host, who gives a shit?
Yeah, he could be the next Gorilla Monsoon. You know, he comes in, he used to wrestle, comes in, then he does the commentary after a while when he can't act anymore, but.
Does he have to wear a tux?
He dubs his stuck at work.
Sure, why not?
I want to see him. Right. I want to see him as a host get involved because I want to see him eat another F5.
Yeah.
All right. First match will be on ESPN proper, as they're calling it. Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed versus the Usos, and LA Knight in the 6-man tag match.
I just want to give you a
Start at the top
correction.
and go right to Matt.
It's going to be ESPN2 for night 1. The ESPN.
Oh, no.
Night 1 is, I think
Yeah,
ESPN2, is that true?
ESPN2
Yeah,
proper.
ESPN. It's the Ocho.
Is that-
proper.
Is that true? Is it on ESPN too?
Yeah,
It's
it's
on
on
ESPN
ESPN2, yeah.
Yeah.
So one of the gripes I see that I don't think is accurate is that WWE is sort of leaning into celebrity as a means of, like, they're not doing that any more than they have in the past, in my opinion. I don't think it's exaggerative, but I will say, if everyone they brought in was as good as this kid, this IShow Speed, I would be all for it.
Yes.
I feel like this kid has the same energy as early Logan Paul, as Pat McAfee. Him eating shit at Royal Rumble, the way when he was told he's going out there, the way he reacted was a performance. Him running out was a performance. Him getting murdered was maybe, I don't know, intentional or what, I don't care.
Oh,
No,
It
Breaker was
great.
great.
Breakers.
Oh, yeah.
Everything he's done.
Speared the soul right out of him.
Everything he's done in this very short feud has made me give a shit about IShow Speed. And there's, if they play this straight and he sort of becomes evil, that's great. If he turns on them, that's great. Anything that could happen in this is great. It's just, who gives a shit about these 6 guys right now? You know what I mean? Like, but I will say, shout out to IShow Speed. He's working very hard, and I appreciate that he's working very hard to entertain me.
Ultimately, I think the Usos and LA Knight win this match because really, IShow Speed's there to eat the pin and allow
Probably.
Logan Paul and Austin Theory to still look good and take a
He's
loss.
still cursed. So yeah, he's gonna eat the pin.
That's
Oh, yeah, good
essentially
point.
what this is.
Good point.
Mhm.
I love that, by the way. I love that the curse matters.
Yes.
I think, like, WWE, I don't want to tangent real hard, but you guys have Shiloh. Who's Shiloh in NXT? Shiloh Hill?
Yeah.
Shiloh Hill has this bit where he can build things, and he's smarter than everyone else. And it's the type of gimmick, he can just build things. It's the type of gimmick that you can use in narrative forever. And Danhausen right now, the curse thing is so narratively strong. It's true, like, because we all know, I'm sure we all knew Danhausen. I've known Danhausen for a billion years. Is that when he cursed Dom, whatever week that was, 2 weeks ago, I was like, that was probably the only moment in wrestling for the past 3 weeks outside of some good CM Punk promos. I was like, all right, like, that's cool. Like, something cool happened. So that's good. That I hope that's exactly the case. I hope that's the prediction that IShow Speed eats he eats it because he's cursed, and I'm going to give it 1 thumbs up. I don't know how we're doing scoring. That the Usos and LA Knight win, which is not what I would have thought, because I think the Vision Boys need to look better. But I could see IShow Speed doing like hitting them with knuckles. I just think something could happen entertaining in this match. I believe it in my heart.
Yeah, Cameron's gonna show up and interfere
Oh,
with the
no.
match.
Oh,
Yeah, I
no.
think he is. He's gonna end up
No,
taking
you're
out
cooking
Jey
the wrong way.
Uso.
You're cooking the wrong
I'm
way.
gonna-
It's reverse cooking.
Look, I know we got a big panel here. I'll say my thing real quick.
You wait your turn, Dominic.
I know.
We have turns.
Hey, wait, yeah.
It's his turn.
I don't know. Sticks is running the show, and he's the one that said we're start at the top of the list and go
Okay.
down. So
I got.
Oh, I didn't.
no, just kidding, Dom. Go ahead.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
no, go ahead, Tom.
Look, I'm gonna do one. I'm gonna do one that's gonna shock the world. IShow Speed is gonna pin LA Knight. The Vision's gonna win. End the story. That's it.
I wouldn't be surprised. Poor LA Knight.
Yeah.
I think if your prediction is something bad could happen to LA Knight, legit. That's a legit prediction.
Yeah.
Well, and most likely it's gonna be caused by his own hand. Like
Yes,
he's gonna slip
exactly.
off something,
Yep.
or
He's gonna fall at the turnbuckle.
Yeah.
He's gonna
Yep.
fall at the
And the
turnbuckle.
curse. IShow Speed is gonna break the curse by pitting freaking LA Knight, and that's how the Vision's gonna get the win. And then because I got a feeling you're gonna see more IShow Speed.
I think so too.
So
Or Danhausen could remove the curse before the match even starts.
maybe
I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Maybe
I think
he tells Danhausen, all right, you want my mansion? You can come and stay at the other mansion. This and that. Oh,
Yeah.
really? This and that. He goes. He takes the curse. The curse has been lifted.
Yeah, I think this is a match. I think if for like a someone who's not really watching would be like, that's stupid. But I think this is a match that could actually be entertaining. Like, something will happen in it that's meaningful story wise, and I'm here for that. But I think it's gonna be the Usos and LA Knight.
I hope so. I just want to quickly. Can we get past the stereo super kicks from the Usos? Like now, can we just get it out of the way so we don't have to see it in the match itself?
This match,
Again,
we all agree, should also
And
be
again,
4 minutes
Again.
long, right?
What's
like
the
4
over
minutes long.
under that we run it back in the middle of the match? That they
Once.
just start eating again in the middle of the match.
Just once.
Are we going to
I
appear in
think-
these little circles down here? What's happening with the little circles? with
Yeah,
our
well, I
names
was
on it?
curious to those too.
Oh, so when he goes, so what we do is we have a title that we go through. So Sticks math is like Danhausen. It's a mystery.
No, it's
How many
it's Steiner math. It's Steiner math.
Yeah, so he's got Steiner math down locked.
Okay.
So we keep track. So Sticks keeps tallies on who called the match right, and if you throw in like stipulations and things like that, you get extra points. And we award the off the mat IWC championship the following week with who called the card the best. So that's what those are down there for, to show who called this match correct.
All right, I don't see my name down there, but that's okay.
I will be adding those who are in here tonight.
Okay,
Don't worry.
all right.
Yeah,
Don't worry.
Sticks, how you gonna reach out and have a guest and not add him to
Damn,
I know.
Sticks.
the
It's
slide?
last minute.
kinda
He spent a lot of
host
time making these.
My slides are all pre-made, you know. I did this like
Well,
3 weeks
Sticks,
ago. Yeah.
Sticks, did you say your prediction? Did you say your prediction for this?
I have not, but I'm going to kind of piggyback with Matt because I think I think that the reason they have ISO speed in there is to take that pin from whoever. If you wanted it to be LA Knight, it would be LA Knight. I mean, it's you're right though, Kyle, that the Vision kids here are having a bad month. You know, since I don't know what it's the last paper
Yeah,
since
the
their last
bronze.
pay-per-view, really.
Since last year, yeah.
Yeah,
I will
and
say
so
that there's a sliding doors universe where no one for the Vision got hurt, and we have like a Seth versus Braun match, or a
that
Seth-
multiverse.
that, which is actually interesting. Which like that's
Yeah.
one of the things about this card is like there should have been like I think there's one match again that I care who wins or lose. There should have been two. Like I feel like they had built enough story with that. It was interesting, and to have that like whammied so hard, like that's wrestling. We all
Yeah.
know that. But like
Yeah.
that is another match I've been like I kind of care who wins. Like it doesn't matter who wins because there's nothing on the line. But like you kind of want Seth.
But I
to
still,
go
I'm
over.
with you. I cared.
Yeah.
I wanted to
Yeah,
know.
I would've
wanted
cared.
to know which way they were going to go.
Mhm.
Yep.
And it's
But I
gone
think
now.
this match is going to be like Johnny Knoxville versus Sami Zayn.
They're
I
not
think
bringing out a big
no,
mousetrap.
no,
That's a
I'm
good
not
match.
in that. I think you're going to have like so many crazy events happen this because this is a kickoff. ESPN
Yeah.
2 proper.
I hope.
Like
I hope
Kyle
not,
was
but you're
talking about
probably right.
before we started. They want you to be enticed to go and pay the $29.99 for the app to watch the rest of the show. So this match, I think there's going to be so much crazy stuff going on in this match since it's a kickoff that really has to grab people's attention to get you to go to that app and watch the rest of the show.
Yes.
Fair
What do you
enough.
think, Eric, down there in the bottom?
To be honest, I think the curse is going to cost the Vision though match. I think Austin Theory is going to eat the pin.
Oh shit!
Oh, you think Austin
Oh,
Theory is going to eat the pin, huh?
Yeah.
He has been eating a lot of pins lately.
That's
You
why I
know
think
what?
ISO Speed's there so he doesn't have to for once.
Exactly.
But
Maybe.
I think ISO Speed turns on them, and I think Theory could take the pin too.
Because I think when, like, was it last week or no, 2 weeks ago on Monday Night Raw when Logan Paul shoved ISO Speed in the night, I think that's going to be there's a receipt due to the curse. But,
Yeah, the curse is gonna be bad. That's a good point. But I think the curse could be lifted. I think that's a good prediction, is that Speed could get it lifted.
It could be
in the
lifted,
pre-show.
but at the same time, it might stay, and we'll see something like Logan Paul, brass knuckle, Speed, and then
Oh,
Speed
yeah.
eats the pin.
There you go.
They
Yeah,
lo- yeah,
that's a
he-
good point. That's
it's
a good
just-
point too.
Or I think maybe we see Logan Paul use the brass knuckles, LA Knight catch him, and he drops him. Speed picks him up, and LA Knight turns around to see him have
Yeah.
him, and then Speed
Yeah.
looks at him, drops him, and just lays down and let LA Knight pin him.
Mhm.
Just because he's like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to be part of this anymore. Because he's already kind of like not wanting to be there, and Logan Paul and Austin Theory are
They just
gassing
had
him
a
up.
whole video of him training.
Yeah, but did
Getting
you see
all
the way they
hyped
were
up.
gassing him up?
I think it's gonna be a good match, man. I think it's gonna be an entertaining match, honestly.
I mean, we already saw like the videos of Randy Orton train him, so it might be pretty good.
Oh, I wish
Yeah, Bad
Randy
Bunny
Orton
could
would just
pull it
show
off.
up and
He
hit him
could
with
pull
a
it off.
RKO out of nowhere.
I still say that Logan Paul is a better wrestler than some of the wrestlers that are on the roster now.
Oh,
yeah,
absolutely.
Logan Paul,
Yeah,
absolutely.
100%.
You know,
I wish there was someone on. I wish they were going up against someone who had a really like murderous finisher though. I think ISO Speed like he should have to like an F5. You know what I mean? Like he should have to take something that's really brutal. And none of these guys have that really.
Yeah, like an Uso splash isn't going to.
I like to see him do a spear. I like to see him do a spear and hit like one of the Usos or LA Knight, and they don't move.
Bounce off of him.
Dun, dun, dun. Yeah. Did everybody go? Pete, did you win? Right.
All right, like I said, I think Speed's curse he's gonna eat the pin, and as I said, it might be Logan Paul accidentally punching him with the knucks.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Mm-hmm. Right. I think that's a good prediction.
Fair enough. All right, let's move on to the next one here, which is also on ESPN2. And that's Drew McIntyre.
I feel like Drew McIntyre is like the personification of the current WWE, and that we like it, but we wish it was better. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's really cool.
Yeah.
I wish something ever happened. I love Drew McIntyre. He never does anything.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm hoping he gets a better face run when he comes back.
I think he's gonna come back babyface.
Oh.
Yep.
Is it a prediction? Jacob's gonna kill him?
Yeah, he's got to go film Highlander.
Yep. Oh, that's right. Which, by the way, I think he's a great choice.
Oh, yeah.
What an unbelievable choice. I love Jacob Fatu. I hope he wins too. I hope he does that pop-up Samoan drop on something awesome. I hope he does that cool triple jump moonsault he does, the Christopher Daniels moonsault. I love him. Just let him. I love it. This should be fun too. I think it'll be fun. But again, like to me, it doesn't matter who wins. Like I have no vested interest in either one, which I think is just like. At one point in time, wasn't there like Drew was costing Jacob something, and then like Drew said he didn't do it, and we're like, okay, but Jacob.
Yeah, he knocked his teeth down his throat. He jumped him backstage. Yeah.
But
yeah, and it's like, what a bad job they did with that.
It wasn't him. It wasn't him. So it was.
He did.
It wasn't Drew McIntyre hit that.
Dom is still thinking it wasn't Drew.
Okay.
With that.
It wasn't.
Maybe we'll find out in this match who it was.
I think they even were teasing. I think about it. When we had the Randy turn not that long ago, he said it wasn't supposed to be you. I think it was supposed to be Randy who did it to kind of set himself up to go against Drew, and he was going to win the title against Drew. Was Randy's evil plan or whatever. But now I think they're going to pivot again, and they're going to have like Solo be the one who did it, just so they can build a program.
That makes the most sense. Yeah.
Now they're going to build a program with Solo. I'm like, that would.
I figured Solo
should have been Randy. Randy would have made sense.
I hate to break it to you, but Drew McIntyre was never going to WrestleMania as champion. I said that the minute he won the title. He will not be champion going into WrestleMania.
I say this with all due respect. Drew and Randy Orton are completely interchangeable to me. It wouldn't make either difference to me in that match, whichever one it was. It wouldn't change my opinion at all. I think Drew's a better heel. But again, he almost does stuff. And then like he just kind of flounders. Like even when he's in a good spot, he kind of just like flounders. I don't know what it is. He's just like he's missing one. I don't think he wants to go full.
I didn't think he wanted to go full heel.
Yeah, you're probably right.
He wanted to be I want to be the hero. I wanted people to cheer for me.
I just want to cry about everything and pretend that my heel is just whiny.
It's a conspiracy against me.
Yeah.
He's 6'7" and has that. He looks like he murders people. I don't know if he's 6'7". I don't know. He's huge. He's got that cool accent. He's got a good look.
6'6". He's a big dude.
Yeah, he's huge. Like he should be. It's just what like it. I said this. He is the physical representation of WWE, and that it looks cool. It feels right. It's just not quite anything.
Yeah, no, because the sword gimmick was dumb.
Yes. When he was in NXT, when he first came back in NXT, he was fire, which is like, I'm just a big mean dude who loves to fight. Classic. What happened, Drew? We love you. I love Jacob. I love Jacob. I love him.
I think it's the same thing as Austin Theory. He's got that stigma that he was handpicked by Vince McMahon. And so is Austin Theory. So I don't think they give him what he should get because
maybe
of that stigma.
There's kind of like Drew McIntyre is if LA Knight didn't quit like undercutting himself. You know what I mean? Like great look, great on the mic, perfectly good in the ring, perfectly enjoyable. Like we know why LA Knight, like he keeps shooting himself in the foot. And Drew's like the guy who doesn't do that, but it's just he's just missing something. And I think he's great. I love him.
He has to go back to the group. What's the group? The with the MP3 was the
3MB?
Yeah,
we're not bringing back Jinder Mahal to play Eric.
Jinder Mahal, yeah, Jinder Mahal and
They just need. He's got a very charming character, even when he's a heel. They just need to do. He doesn't have. It's like Ethan Page. I think is the same way. Like Ethan Page, we like
Ethan Page.
But he doesn't do anything. He doesn't have a character that really is anything. They're just shy. Like they need one more thing. He needs to find like one more angle. And then I think Drew could have been elite. I think he was in the Indies. I think he was when he first came. But he had the advantage of being bigger and meaner than everybody else on the Indies and in NXT, which is obviously if you're the biggest, strongest guy in the wrestling ring, it's always in your favor. But it's like he doesn't seem like as murderous or dangerous. And it's like if you're that kind of guy where you're like, I'm big and I'm strong, he's smart. And his character, we know his character is smart too, which is frustrating. Like his character is smart, right? Like he's one of the few guys that seems to know what happens, and that's like there's wrestling repercussions to actions and how to circumvent those things. But it's not like Edge. He's not an opportunist like Edge. It's like he's a 7.5 somehow. That's the main event. You know what I mean? But he's like a 7.5.
I think part of it is because he picked up some things when he was the face during the COVID era, like the countdown. The 3, 2, 1 is unnecessary. That Claymore should come out of nowhere, like a lot of other finishers do, like the RKO. The countdown part takes a lot away from it, in my opinion, because it's everything's all set up. You're telling me the other guy can't hear the crowd chanting 3, 2, 1?
Breaks up the spontaneity of it.
I think he needs to. I think the same thing happened to Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens, when he first showed up, I think it's great, but I loved him when he was the prize fighter. And everything since, I'm like, I don't know what you are. I don't know who you are. I don't know why I should be scared of you if you're a villain, or what kind of threat you are. Or you don't seem that evil. You just seem like you like to make fun of people. It's kind of the same thing, right? Like we need our heels to be more heelish, because I think especially right now, this last 4 years, WWE has been very good about making faces faces. Like they've been very good about letting good guys be good guys, but we still need heels. And it's like,
I love when they heel versus heel. I love that.
Yeah,
bad guy versus bad guy.
Kyle's right. We need the heels to be heels, and not just a low blow or they cheated. Like no, like
Roman was a heel. Roman was a heel. Like Roman was a heel. No, I know, but I mean, like, well, his threat is gone. He doesn't have the bloodline anymore. He's the head of what family? Who gives a shit? That's the thing. Like, but he's great, right? He's great. But when he had the bloodline, it wasn't just that he was a dominant force. He had control over the shows, and it's like you knew if you were going to fight him, you're fighting 5 guys, however many it was at one point, right? All that stuff matters. And like Seth with the Vision, I thought like this will be great. When Braun got rid of Seth, I'm like, hold on, new heels. Like this will be interesting. But like, is Randy? Like, I know we can just be like, Randy's bad now, and Randy's pretty good at being bad. Yeah. But like, I don't give a shit. Like,
because he doesn't feel as bad as he was when he was kicking like Mark Henry in the back, or kicking people out not that long ago.
Handcuffing Triple H while he's beating his wife. Like Randy has been a great heel, but this isn't. This is just a guy who wants a title. It's just a guy who wants a title and doesn't care.
McAfee's show. It's just Randy's in the background. Randy just happens to be in the back.
That's what I was gonna say. Like, it feels like it's Pat McAfee versus Cody Rhodes for the title.
They had to bring Pat McAfee in because Randy wasn't getting any heat. People were cheering for him.
And that's the problem, is that the WWE fan is now unpredictable. We're going to cheer for what we're not going to sit here and be told what to do. They're going to cheer for who they want to cheer for. And even as a heel, when you do something heelish, they're going to cheer even louder for you. Like, they don't care.
I think there's some of us agree that if you're Randy Orton, I like this is a later match, but if you're Randy Orton and you're going to fight this guy who you're kind of a mentor to, is kind of little brother, and little brother goes, you know what, Randy, I want the tough one of you. I want the dangerous version. You go, all right. Like, he's not the bad guy. He's just giving him what he wants. And like, he should have asked for it. Like, as a fan, we go, well, you shouldn't have asked for that. That was stupid. You're like, you don't want the legend killer. Like, why would anyone want that guy? And he's like, okay. So it's like, he's not the bad guy. He hasn't done anything. Like, he hasn't done anything. I mean, he's done stuff, but it's just Randy Orton shit. He does it when he's a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, he RKO'd him. Shocking.
Yeah.
What a shocker.
But like, that's kind of the genius.
He did it out of nowhere.
That's kind of the genius of the Pat McAfee thing, though, because I know, like, I was pissed off about it, but like, you're exactly right. You're having Randy do nothing, and you're letting Pat McAfee be the heel. You're letting everybody be pissed off at McAfee, and Randy's just sitting there buying his time. He's doing absolutely nothing.
I think that's the hope, that they'll boo Randy because of McAfee.
Yeah,
he couldn't get the booze on his own. They had to bring in somebody else.
Yeah.
All right, we all agree Fatu wins, right?
Yes.
No,
I think
Oh, yeah,
Jacob
100%.
Fatu wins. I mean, it's unsanctioned, so you don't really have a winner. But am I the only one that feels like this match should have been inside Hell in a Cell? It shouldn't be an
Or
unsanctioned.
It would have been
match.
better.
Or last man standing.
Yeah.
I'm shocked it's unsanctioned because I don't think they have that much heat. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
You really could just had a match. You really could just had it's unnecessary for it to be unsanctioned. I love it. I'm stoked about it, but could have
It
been
was just
a normal
one
match.
brawl through an entire episode of SmackDown made it unsanctioned.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember now.
But
Yeah. There. Yep. 100% on Fatu.
Right in my pick. I didn't pick.
you're picking Fatu.
How do you know I'm picking Fatu?
Who okay, go back.
All right, who you picking?
Go back. Let
Really quick. The whole
the
fact
diva get his pick in.
look, no, I know that McIntyre is leaving, but who to say they throw a curve and McIntyre wins this last match, and he goes off on a high note to leave in the film, and you find out Jacob Fatu finds out who actually was the one that knocked his teeth out. This in
Dom's
WrestleMania.
cooking.
I think they do that anyway. But after Fatu wins,
Yeah,
Maybe one of the Tongans.
you
Dom's
know what?
cooking.
I'm gonna take McIntyre. For
He's playing the odds. He's just playing the
Yeah.
odds, guys.
stop being
He wants that title
contrarian,
belt.
Dom.
It's
Hey,
going to be
wants the title
Fatu
belt.
because who do you think Randy's first challenger for that belt's going to be after they do Cody Rhodes and Jelly Roll versus Pat McAfee and Randy Orton at
well, the whole
Backlash?
time you're
It's
gonna
going
find
to
out
be
that Randy
Jacob
Orton was the
Fatu.
one that knocked his teeth out. They knocked his teeth out, and that's what's gonna happen.
I mean, that's fine, but you don't need Drew there.
Can I
to
tell
figure
you that
out.
Jacob Fatu, if Jacob Fatu was challenging for the belt for this WrestleMania, I would care about that outcome.
All right.
I love Jacob. What happens if Zilla shows up to help him beat Drew McIntyre?
Did Zilla get signed by WWE, or is that
No, but he's
Oh,
in
okay.
town for the WrestleCon that's happening
He-
during
he
all
also
this. So
just relinquished the MLW title? Like he relinquished 2 belts recently, I think. So I don't think he had the title that he'd been carrying. So
I know
was
he's
like,
got
"That's
a
interesting."
he's got a
Oh,
match.
another hooded guy showing up,
Roman
messing things up for somebody.
He's got a match
He's got
tonight for
Roman
House
Reigns
of
against,
Glory too in
Against
Vegas.
freaking CM
So
Punk. So we'll see.
All right. Seth Rollins versus Gunther.
who
The
cares?
match nobody knew.
Yeah. Who cares is unfortunately right. Here,
Well, you know what's
like,
going to happen, and it doesn't matter.
no,
it could be a great
who-
match, but they're
Yeah,
not going to take Gunther's heat away
yeah, they will. Why wouldn't they?
because
I
they're
think
still
that's
saving him so
so.
we can retire Ray and Brock.
Yeah, yeah.
Who else they need
Yeah.
to
No,
retire?
This
Ray's not
has-
retiring. Ray's retired by Dominic. Dominic he wants to have
Yeah.
that retirement match.
This has
This is,
Braun Breaker spearing
Breakker,
Seth
yes.
Rollins to cost him the match written all
Yep.
over it.
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Mhm.
I agree. I am not. I think Seth Rollins is very talented, but for some reason, it's like David Lynch movies. Like he's just not for me. You know what I mean? Like I wouldn't say it's bad, but I don't ever enjoy anything he does. And I loved Walter, and I have not cared for the past 6 months of Gunther at all. Like he's very quickly moving into the. I just don't want to see him because they've misused him so badly.
Mm.
Like I like Gunther and I'm pulling for him, but man, he should have been a monster heel for them. And they had him not defend the title. They did all that shit they do. Like guys, you got to defend the titles. Like I know, like you have to do it. Like you have to do it. This was the complaint I was saying before about Stephanie McCurr. Like you have to defend the titles. That's
Everybody
what makes us
does.
think. That's what makes us see who you are. It's not the promos. It's who you are in the ring. And
Well-
Gunther is so good in the ring. He's so and like he needs to do like I think it was on this show. It might have been Dom. Do you complain about the slaps? Do you complain about the chops?
No.
Okay.
Nah, that's
so-
probably me.
Yeah,
I
that
complain
sounded like
about
a
chops.
no.
Hey, listen, the chops are all part of the game. But you know what's
But
funny?
he just it turned into like a meme. You know what I mean? Like he became like this thing. Like here come the chops. Like dude, Gunther's a really good wrestler. Like he's a great technical wrestler, and they just have him chopping on dudes. Like it's all he's doing. And you're like, what are we doing? I think it'll be a really good match. I do also think Braun Breaker shows up, and I'm stoked about that because I love story. I like to see that story go somewhere, and it doesn't matter who wins though. To me, I'm gonna say Gunther, but it just doesn't matter who wins.
Well, there is a big ramification if he does win. So that's why.
Yeah. Well,
yeah.
I like David Lynch movies, and I do like Seth Rollins, but I still agree that Gunther's probably going to win this match, and
Yep.
it is probably going to be Braun Breaker interfering to cost him said match.
Which is crazy that it's WWE effectively killing their own monster here because Gunther had nuclear heat
Yep.
after retiring John Cena. And then he was.
But then they
called
had
Cena a bitch
and
and then didn't use him. They left him off TV for weeks.
Yep.
Then he came in and retired AJ Styles.
But think, what
Nuclear
were they
heat
going to do
again.
with him though? What would
Nothing.
you have, what should they have done with him?
Well, here's the thing: is I think that they had this grandiose plan that he was going to run with this career killer gimmick, and he was going to retire Rey Mysterio at Mania. Then he was going to retire Brock Lesnar.
That would have been awesome
at SummerSlam. And it came down to Rey got injured, and then I don't think Rey was injured all last year. Rey got injured again, and then I think Rey was like, I don't want to retire. I want my son to retire me in AAA. So when Rey backed out of not wanting to be retired, they couldn't do that. Brock doesn't want to retire. Brock wants to retire. Yeah, Jericho didn't want to return for a retirement run.
Nope.
And then Brock doesn't want to retire till SummerSlam. So you have to put the career killer gimmick on ice. Like there's nobody else. How many careers can you kill? And
it's not about killing careers. It's also about having some wrestling matches. He can fight some people and really dominate the people that he's fighting to show how good he is as a wrestler. Look, you have him snowball through the roster.
I agree.
He already did.
I know.
No,
he didn't.
What do you mean? They did having. I want to see Gunther versus Grande Americano. I want to see Gunther versus Kid Wilson. I want to see just have him go out there and beat the crap out of people. I also say this: if we're going to talk about guys who had retirement gimmicks, Randy's was good. Gunther's was not. It wasn't as well done. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit that he retired billion years old Goldberg and a guy who already said he was retiring on that day anyway. They're not. And AJ Styles thing was out of nowhere.
Out of nowhere. That's all fair.
In terms of build up. Whereas if this guy is so good, if they just had him have wrestling matches, people would be like,
they just don't have any for him to face because they ran through everybody when during his IC run.
I know
his IC title run, he went to the mid card, so there's nobody left in the mid card.
That's the thing.
They don't want to waste their high end guys.
El Grande Americano. That's the match, guys. That's the match.
That's going to be great.
Wait, am I wrong? They do not have El Grande versus El Grande is on AAA. It's not on WrestleMania, right?
Yeah, it's on AAA. Mask versus Mask.
Guys, what the fuck?
That should have been amazing. I thought that was the whole point. Is that it was going to be a Mania match? We're going to have the Mask.
You scratch your head with some of the moves and some of the motives that they did.
I'll tell you this: I care who wins that match. I care who wins a lot.
Yeah, because
Undertaker's
running the show down there apparently.
I just heard that too. He's booking. He's him and Jeremy Borat. That's not right.
Close enough. Very nice.
Jeremy, what's his name?
Borash.
Borash, yeah.
Is that it?
Borat was close enough.
Yeah.
That's what Dom would have called him, so I'll give you a pass.
Oh, there you go. Exactly.
Oh boy, we're going through it. This will be
Eric, what do you got?
Something.
All right. Anybody got Seth winning?
No.
I'm with Gunther on this one.
Yeah, I mean it's how he's gonna get Brock Lesnar in SummerSlam. Is that what he's gonna ask Paul Heyman for? Is set me up with a match with Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam?
Hold
with
on,
his career
is there some
on the
arbitrary favor thing happening here if he wins?
Yeah. So
all right.
Did you watch
CM Punk?
Oh yeah, they kind of set that up because he helped Paul Heyman, so that's his.
Did you watch what he said? Thank you. And he goes, "Thank you." He goes, "Thank you" means nothing. I goes, "I got something I want to." He goes, "A big."
Here's the thing. I vaguely recall that, which really.
It was very poorly executed.
Yeah.
It was
I vaguely recall that. I forgot about him helping Paul Heyman already.
See what's going to happen now.
The
one thing I can honestly say is that I feel bad for the Seth Rollins and Braun Breaker match down the road. I think it's not going to be a long feud. I think because Braun Breaker
lost all the momentum.
I also think that
I think they can get it back though.
I think Braun Breaker actually lost some momentum with some of the moves, some of the mishaps that he's done in Royal Rumble and then against CM Punk. Kind of changed the minds of a lot of people in the back.
He's got the LA Knight bug. He can't stay out of his own way. He lands on his head. He can't. He gives himself a hernia. He can't not injure himself.
Yeah.
But he's also 30 years younger than LA Knight, so he has that in his favor.
That's true too.
Yeah, he does. But
family. He's got a family name. Guys, I don't know if you heard.
Yeah, it's
true.
True.
Only one royal family in wrestling.
Yeah.
Speaking of,
Does he
what's
ever
next?
take the name? Does he come back to the name?
So
here's another one I don't care about.
Oh my God, this is so dragged out that who cares?
Yep. Yeah.
I'm gonna
AJ Lee
I actually
5,
think
10. What is it? How many times did we get it?
I actually think they give it back to Becky Lynch. I think Becky.
I
Lynch
think they do too.
Yeah.
What does it matter?
It's
You know
just
what
going to be a
matters?
passing of the torch.
I think it would matter is that she wins, and I actually think we'll get a surprise on Monday Night Raw.
The whole setup behind this feud, though, makes no sense.
It's stupid.
Well, half the friggin' storylines don't make sense.
No, I'm just saying the whole thing. Like, oh, I was coming up. You know, Becky's older than her.
Listen, WWE.
I'm saying
WWE
Becky is
has-
legitimately older than AJ Lee. So this whole, the new kid on the block coming up to take her spot.
WWE
when she
grabs shit in
retired,
their
like,
hand. They have shit in their hand, and they got this. The wall. Oh, that's not sticking. The wall. Oh, that's stick. At the end of the day, half these feuds are dumb.
no, I know.
I will say I do think it could be a pretty good match though, because I think AJ still has one good match left in her, right? I think it could be a good match.
Yeah.
Who cares? What happens if anyone wins?
Nothing.
Nothing.
I'm different from everyone else. It seems like I think AJ's winning. I think AJ retains. AJ's going to retain, and she's going to drop. It's going to be the same, like Dom was just saying. Remember what happened when she had the butterfly belt? She won. The next night, out came Paige, shocked the world. I think AJ's going to retain. The next
Paige
night
comes up on Monday.
Nope. Raw, it's either going to be JC Jane that shows up
I
or
hope
Sol
so.
Ruka, and one of them two are going to beat her to take that title off of her.
Hold on.
I think JC Jane, she gave her goodbyes.
You don't think it would be Becky Lynch? It would be Becky. Sol Ruka taking off Becky.
What happens on NXT does not transfer over to WWE programming. So she's getting to the main roster. So she's getting called up. So AJ could be out there gloating, and Sol Ruka comes on out and challenges her, and Sol Ruka takes that title off her
why
on
couldn't
Raw
that be
after
Becky
Mania.
doing the same thing?
Yeah, it could be Becky too.
Becky get it.
I think
lose,
Becky
that's
wins. I think Becky wins because AJ feels like more part time than, you know what I mean? Like she doesn't feel like she's really putting the effort in.
I have a feel because AJ Lee has a couple of big things coming up. She's going to be off TV for a very long time, so I don't think she's going to. So that's why have her have the belt?
She's already there. What's the difference between dropping the belt at Mania or dropping the belt at Raw after Mania?
It's true. It's true.
Yeah, it's true. But look, it's the same thing with Derby Allin. How come they didn't give Kenny Omega and they dropped it the next night?
I think you get more of a bump. I think you get more of a rub from beating Becky Lynch and AJ Lee in 2026, right?
Yeah,
like a career rep. I'm going to say Becky. Here's the thing: I do not care. I wish you could put me as in A, but I'm going to say Becky because I think AJ doesn't want to wrestle that much anymore. But I think it could be a pretty good match.
But like, do you think WWE wants to give her that Intercontinental Championship 3 times in a row?
I don't think they give a shit.
I mean, they need to use this title to build bigger stars, and the
Chelsea's
majority
had it twice, right?
The meat and potatoes of their women's division is wrapped up in the tag teams matches. So like, they have to do something with this title. So why not give it to a Sol Ruka or a JC Jane?
I agree. No, I agree.
Well, again, they might on Monday.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't think AJ goes over Becky.
No, Matt's really talking me into this. He's really turned me all around. I'm going to say AJ Lee retains the belt now.
I mean, I just say WWE loves to replay history. So what's a bigger history moment than having AJ Lee win the title and then drop it on Raw the next night?
I also agree that.
Then again, same thing happens for Becky too. Like having AJ Lee, kind of like the curse, pretty much.
Yeah.
But for her to win it for a third time and then lose it the next night doesn't make a ton of sense. I agree with that. I'm going to AJ Lee. I've been all turned around. Matt, you changed what's mine today.
They might want to just stat build. Some people, like my son, care about things like how many days have they held belts or how many titles have they held. They pay attention to such things.
Yeah, that's so flawed now with the fact that they wrestle like 3 title matches in a year. I've held the belt for 180 days. Great.
Hi, Julia.
Grant, who are you fighting on your couch?
What about that
like your
stretch
battle
where
of,
they were
with
counting
IBS?
Charlotte's 2 NXT titles and they said, you know what? No more. We're taking them out. They don't count.
But I do believe whoever wins the belt on Monday night, they're going to lose it to a newcomer. So
you do think someone's going to win it?
Was last year Charlotte versus Tiffy Stratton? Was that WrestleMania?
Yes, it was.
Yeah.
See, I cared about that match. I cared about who won that match.
I never cared about that
and
match.
now Tiffany Stratton's not even freaking wrestling in WrestleMania this year.
I know. Well, she's hurt though, right? Isn't she injured?
No.
Am I wrong?
No.
Oh,
She's
came back from
She's in a feud with Julia.
Oh, poor Julia.
Yeah, but unfortunately, and Julia's not there. No one's which on WWE is a bunch of tards because they have no clue on what they should do story wise. You're leaving off some of these girls that are actually fantastic. And,
EO.
EO's crazy. Asuka's crazy.
They call her the greatest wrestler.
And well, here's the thing. I hear what Dom. I hear what you're saying, but at the same time, what are you taking out?
Yeah, this match.
But you have a championship match. All champions on deck.
I'm asking what you're taking out. They're not going to keep adding. You can't have 10 matches
Rollins
every both nights.
Gunther.
Oh, the friggin' tag team, the friggin' six man, friggin' LA Knight, the Usos, and the friggin' Vision. Take that out.
Celebrity match has to say.
Yeah.
They got celebrity in it.
Jelly Roll. Take Jelly Roll. Come on.
Jelly Roll's not in it.
Jelly Roll's
going to
not
show
in
up.
I'm just, but you got that. But you have all these people that are coming in and taking spots.
Who?
Listen, we still might get that match because we have 7 matches on Sunday.
Who's taking a spot?
But I'm saying we still might get that match because they're talking 14 matches and we've got what, like 7 matches one night and 6 the next.
You might get a match tomorrow night
added.
You might get the last.
I will tell you, based on what they've done over the last, if they added Io versus Asuka, I'd be like, I care about that match. I
would
like
too. I don't think they're going to do it.
They won't do it. Why would they do it?
It's scrapped already. They said it's scrapped.
Yeah, for me, my money, I wanted Io versus Julia. I don't care about Io versus Asuka.
I wanted that one too.
That's dead to me. I want Io versus Julia. That's what I want.
I mean, that would be cool. I agree. But I think the Asuka thing doesn't have, like, that story hasn't had its wrap yet. You know what I mean? They just haven't wrapped it yet. And there's still heat because her and Rhea, like, they keep doing just enough. The stuff with Kyrie, like, what's going on with Kyrie is just enough. They keep it going where it has emotional weight to it.
I care more about Kyrie versus Asuka than I do.
We'll get to that when we get to that.
Well, I do too. I agree. Like, this would have been a good time for that too. They need to get to that sooner than later. I agree, but I think they still has. That's a story that I'm not done with. Like, they've led me on, and of course, it's one of the few stories that matter that is doing that. It's nowhere to be seen. We got the Bellas back though, guys. Don't worry. Next match.
I love me some Bella booty shake.
It's probably
but
I'm right.
Yeah, I'm taking AJ Lee.
I'm taking AJ Lee.
I'm taking Becky.
I'm taking Becky. Yeah.
I was gonna take Becky, but I like Matt's scenario, and I'm gonna take AJ Lee.
Yeah, I mean, your scenario sounds great, but I don't think they're gonna do it, and they're not gonna do it on the Raw after Mania either. They're gonna have Becky have it, and she'll have a match against one of those young guns at Backlash because they need to build that card out.
There you go.
I'll tell you why I'm gonna take Matt's go around, because of the simple phrase of the matter is it's cheap and it's quick, because they already have that kind of storyline written out for them already. We've already, like Matt said, we've already done that storyline before. Oh, yeah. What, we can do that again? Okay, that's easy. That's an easy storyline. We don't even have to write it.
Storylines. What are you talking about?
Exactly. It's a recycled storyline. They don't need to write it.
Here's the sick, sad fact of it all. If AJ wins this match, we're gonna have to have Becky versus AJ again. This isn't gonna be the end of it.
That's what I'm trying to say. So if Becky wins, I'm telling you, AJ's leaving. She's got things she's gonna do. There's no sense of having her win the belt, and if she goes out on Monday night and loses it makes no sense. She leaves Monday night, you don't see her.
It makes perfect sense because
Becky's
whole character right now is about building stars. That's what she did with Maxine. Like, that's what she was doing with Lyra.
What's Maxine done with all that stardom?
Nothing. That's her fault.
Exactly. They wasted it.
She sucks. Well, you can't
help. She's gonna become part of the vision.
Yeah. She's gonna become. You can't help when you give someone all the tools in the toolbox and they still can't build you a Pinewood Derby car.
So I turned around and told last week she's gonna be part of the vision and turn the vision into Maximum Male Models.
No, she's not.
Yes, she is.
No, she's ridiculous.
She's gonna come out during the speed match and cost her brother LA Knight.
You know, I just think you want AJ to go away. You put that belt on someone who hasn't had it yet. You build a star like Sol Ruker and JCG.
So they can see.
Yeah, the Bellas are winning this.
If they're in the match, they're winning this.
No way. No.
Come on now.
They're awful.
They were brought back for one retirement run.
They came back for one ring.
Yep, they're winning these belts at WrestleMania if they're in this match.
I refuse.
I don't know.
I refuse
It's my hate pick right now. I hate the
I
Bellas.
refuse. I think I think Bailey and Lyra win. I think Bailey and Lyra win.
Realistically, I think Bailey and Lyra win because the Bellas aren't going to be in the match because what's her name's knee or ankle's still messed up, and they're going to hold that off for later. But if the Bellas are in it,
the Bellas, I will tell you, like as underwhelming as this card is, if they had, that's a terrible move. That's a terrible move. At WrestleMania, over 3 other talented tag teams, like which one? It's Nikki and Bree's been here, but Nikki, who's been here? Yeah. Nikki's been here and she's done nothing, and then they brought Bree back. Is that right? I get them confused.
They're the only legitimate tag team.
A week, like she's done one appearance.
They just want it for their legacy. They need the belts to have it once. They never had belts because they didn't have belts.
I don't give a shit. They were never good. Listen here,
it doesn't
they
matter.
were never good. They're hateful.
It's all about nostalgia. But who eats the pin? I don't know.
No, here I'll tell you. It's either Charlotte or Alexa. Probably Alexa.
It's Bailey
That's for sure.
It's Bailey.
No,
Bailey's gonna eat that pin. That's what Bailey does.
I actually think that Charlotte's gonna take the pin because Alexa Bliss is gonna give her Sister Abigail. Yeah. She's gonna turn on.
They're gonna finally do it.
Turning on Charlotte.
That bid. They're gonna turn. They're gonna do the turn because that's an interesting thing to actually do rather than give Bella the title. And Bailey's gonna get her moment, her well-deserved moment, or they leave it on the chance because they could hold it a little longer. Doesn't matter. The Bellas. If you guys, if you're watching, because I can't watch because I don't have the app. I don't have $40 a month. This isn't 1998 pay-per-view world for Kyle Starks.
Get out there and buy Wrestle Heist so Kyle can afford to watch WrestleMania.
Jesus Christ! Pre-order the trade. Tell your story.
They already had me because somehow I was paying for ESPN Plus as part of some package with Hulu and Disney Plus I wasn't aware of.
Dude, I tried to sign up for the ESPN. I tried to sign up for that, and you have to sign up for a thing higher than just the 3 of them. You can't just get ESPN and Hulu and Disney, which I don't even want. I don't even want 2 of those. And they're like, no, you have to get the other version, which is. And I'm like, now I'm at $40. Yeah. I was like, I have ESPN. It's YouTube. They're like, nope, we hate YouTube. And I'm like, come on.
I'm in that same boat. I'm not paying an extra $30 a month when I already pay for ESPN.
What's your VPN cost?
$10.
All right, it does seem like a better deal because I had
$10 for like a year.
But and that's what.
Send me an email. Send me an email. So here's what I'm saying: if you guys are watching this, our listeners, and the Bellas win, I want you to know I will feel it in my soul, and that somewhere I'm mad for no reason I can understand.
Well, you should be. Because they're going to do the same dance that Kit Wilson does. They're going to do the little hip swivel.
He has better.
You leave the Bella booty shake alone, all right?
Toxic.
So if it's here's my question. So if it isn't the Bellas, have they said potentially who could be replacing them? Would it be Asuka and Kairi?
Kabuki Warriors.
Yes. Okay, Kairi, I'm here for that though. I'm here for that. Now if it's Asuka and Kairi,
you don't need them. You can go with 6. That's plenty of people.
I agree. I do agree with that too.
Mm-hmm.
But here's the thing, and this will be a stink over because Don pointed out before is like there's no one of Asian heritage on this show. Like, so there's a benefit for them, in terms of visuals of putting Asuka and Kairi in a match.
That's true.
Yep.
I still think it win once we get to it.
I'm sticking with
if something's gonna happen, it has to happen tomorrow night. So for SmackDown.
But, I'm a Nikki Bella mark. I want the Bella booty shake.
Okay.
We're
as far as I'm going, I'm gonna go Charlotte and Alexa. So I don't want the Bellas to win. I think Nia Jax and I like them as a team, but I think they need to drop it. To maybe make a story somewhere with these girls, get something heated up instead of just having it on the same person for months on end.
I just think realistically, the only way those 2 are going to lose it is in a match where there's extra people involved, so they don't have
right. So they're not going. They won't be involved in them losing it. It'll be somebody else.
That's what I mean. Exactly. Yeah. They're not losing.
The Street Profits should jump in.
Yeah. Yep. Street Profits. So there you go. Man, Alexa, I got Alexa.
You know who I would like if Julia, who's the girl from NXT that's with Julia?
Kiana James.
Yeah.
I love her. I would love to see both of them thrown into this match. I think that would be interesting.
I was thinking about the same thing. If the Bellas don't do it, you need to get a team to put in there. Put the belt on Julia and them.
Kiana looks
let's just downgrade the U.S. women's title even more. She doesn't even care.
I will fly to Vegas. I will drive to Vegas and massage Nikki Bella's ankle for the next 2 days to make sure that she's in this match and they win those titles. All right.
Kiana was so good.
She got the boy from the Eagles doing that for her. Don't worry about it.
No, I think that's what you get with the Cena package. You just close your eyes, and it's actually John Cena giving you the foot rub. Just don't open your
WWE
eyes.
club.
You can't see him.
You can't see him. You can't see him. Like, giving you the foot rub.
You can't see me. You see my feet. I don't know. You know what? If the Bellas were 100%, we talked about this. We talked about this when they came back about that they had one last retirement run, and definitely I would, I still think that if they are going to wrestle, the belts will go on them because that's what they all planned. Which I really don't like that idea. But they win the belts, and like I said, that Charlotte's going to take the pin because of Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss is going to Sister Abigail on her because they're breaking up. This is it.
Yeah, I mean, that's wishful thinking. You think Charlotte's probably going to have a wardrobe malfunction 10 minutes into the match and then be not even around to
let it become a Braun Peggy match.
Because she can't seem to keep her wardrobe together. So
none of them can. None of them seem to can.
We've been having wardrobe malfunctions happening a lot more lately, which is kind of crazy. In NXT, SmackDown, Raw has been happening.
If anything, that purpose, maybe that is because they're looking for clicks.
Yeah. OnlyFans.
Yeah. Oh, we might see a breast assist.
Yeah, hey.
So click on this link and go to the WWE Twitter page. So
a flash mob.
Yeah. Did we all get in here? Did we all say our piece on this one?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Eric, what did you have? I don't know if I heard Eric.
No, I said my hate pick is going to be the Bella Twins.
Okay.
Bella Twins. Okay.
Dom, who are you? Dom, you're taking who?
That's all the Bella Twins too, because that's we talked about that when they came back. So.
Okay.
We know.
I know. I hate
Kyle's taking Bayley.
Kyle, I hate it. No, dude, I hate it so much, but that's going to be their choice for the time being.
He's over here like, if the Bella wins, I'm never coming on this show again. I'm never answering another email from Styx.
No. You guys didn't book it.
True. Thank you. No, we did not. No, we did not.
You guys stink. You guys.
7-Eleven says, I think Nia and Lash should retain for the sake of giving Lash a win at Mania.
I do think there's something to letting them keep the belt. I think I feel like I'm going to be wrong, but I think it's either they retain or Bayley and Lyra win. I think Bayley winning makes the most sense to me.
Okay.
I just think Nia's boring.
You're correct.
She is boring.
No, she had a win. She had like a 6-month window where she was great. When her and Tiffy, she was great. She felt like a villain. She felt like a major obstacle. She didn't injure anybody, but she's wrestling real safe.
That's
it was crazy.
Listen,
they
waters down. They watered down
World War III match, or what do they call it? What is it? What is that match called? With the two cages. It's got a cool
they're
name.
War Games.
War Games.
Oh, yeah. And then everyone's like, "Oh, she looks so bad." Do you remember? She was being so safe because she hurts people all the time. You could see her like she messed up twice being safe, and I'm like, you know what? I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. She was being super safe, and she looked like a villain. So I'm here for Nia, especially because I do think Lash has potential, though I don't know how much potential. Honestly, I think Lyra has endless potential. But I do think there's something about them retaining, because I think this will really be about either the nostalgia of the Bellas, but it will 100% be Alexa and Charlotte breaking up. There's no question.
Lash teaming up with Nia was great and is great, but it's going to be her going on her own to see where she's at.
She's got time.
Say whether
she's got time.
Yeah. She's got plenty of time.
She is green. She's for real green. So
yeah.
What
and one of those
so far.
I'll be
honest,
one of
those girls that we didn't see getting called up. By the way, we didn't see her getting called up right now.
Green.
I think the only reason she got called up is the Naomi injury.
Well,
yeah. Also, she was in a very good group, and everyone left. She was the only one left of a very cool group. so they kind of had nothing to do with her.
That's true.
Oh yeah, Metaphor.
Yeah, Metaphor was dope. Metaphor was awesome, and it's like everyone was gone, so she was just nothing for a minute.
And you add in the
So it made
fact that
sense.
she's with Trick, like that. I think also helped speed things along.
Agreed.
Yeah.
But then again, Carmelo's still waiting for what's her name to come up.
Kaylani.
Yeah.
Not everybody gets the grease treatment, I guess. That's all.
I think
Kaylani's
she's ready too. I mean, they probably could have given
Kaylani's good.
Lonnie Jordan the NXT women's belt at some point, but
agreed.
Otherwise,
100%.
I think she's technically sound. She can do a lot of moves.
If they did,
she already won the TNA belt.
If they did Kendall Gray versus Kalani as a main title feud, that would be great. It'd be great for everyone involved. Here's my prediction: Stephanie does the butt thing. Everyone gets so excited she did the butt thing, and she retains and doesn't defend her title for another 3 months again.
Here's
it's not the same without Booker, though. It's not the same without Booker.
I'll let you inside baseball here. Inside baseball. When Stephanie sets up the Devil's Kiss, Dom sits there with his pants off.
Hey, come on, man.
Dom Mysterio?
No, Dom Tober.
Oh, no, come on, man. Don't say that. My wife keeps telling me, why are you so close to the television? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I think I can see something if I get up like this.
John hasn't worn sweatpants that much in his life.
I hope Liv wins because I think she's a more dynamic TV character and I think she's a really good champ. But why would she win? Like, what value does it bring her?
When Stephanie's gonna hit the Devil's Kiss, Dom looks like Andrade after a wrestling match.
Damn.
Well,
just all rocked out.
Liv's got to push her new music video.
Yeah, baby.
Oh, that's a shit show right there.
It's 7-Eleven. It's interesting. I did hear someone predict that there could be like a Roxy, like there could be a full blown sort of Judgment Day fallout to set up a bunch of potential future feuds. Okay, I like Judgment Day. I think it's a good bit. I think it's always been a good bit. So why keep messing with it? But that's fine. That's fine.
Well, look.
Yeah, and Charlotte didn't do it right. I know Charlotte used to try to do it too, but
she didn't do it right.
She doesn't have the booty to do it right.
No,
that's the problem. You might as well just get smacked by a 2x4 at that point.
She's just all knees and elbows.
Jesus.
So, Eric, go ahead. Who you got?
I'm picking Liv Morgan. So the only reason why I'm saying that is she's trying to pretty much establish herself at the top of the Judgment Day, like the leader of the Judgment Day at this point.
Okay. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm going to go one better. I think Stephanie retains because of Raquel is going to accidentally try to help and something's going to mishap, and she's going to wind up losing. And I actually think we're going to get the double heel turn. I think Stephanie Vakir is going to turn heel. And I think that Raquel and Stephanie and Roxanne are going to form Banderas. Was it the whole female Spanish group of females led by Stephanie? I think that's what we're going to aim at, because think about it. If Stephanie loses the belt, where does she go from there? You know, she
exactly what you just said.
Yes,
I know. No, but
that's what she does when she loses the belt. Now she forms a faction. That actually makes sense, Dom. But if she loses,
but I think she retains the belt and the faction happens, because what's going to happen is I think that because Liv is going to get pissed off because Raquel is going to.
What benefit does that give then?
She's going to turn. It's benefit is that
I'm saying story wise, where do you go from there if she still has the belt?
Well, she still has the belt. She's going to wind up having a group with the belt. And
wait, I'm confused. Who's having a group now?
Stephanie has the group.
So we're gonna go from Liv having a group to now.
I think
Stephanie has a group.
I think Roxanne and Raquel are gonna wind up siding with Stephanie.
So what? Where do you?
So you think Liv? So you think you think Liv losing puts Stephanie in a position to take the two of them away?
I think
I think Liv winning puts Stephanie in that situation.
No, but I think lose because I think Raquel is going to be a big part of the reason why Liv loses.
But here, what if Roxanne and Raquel do lead Judgment Day? but they turn face, and then we have Stephanie and Roxy and Raquel versus Fatal Attraction.
But I still think they're gonna form a super Latina. Group.
I'll tell you what. I wish to God that
They're gonna have a female LWO.
I wish they would stop doing that. It's just like, who do we think Jacob's going to feud next with the Samoan people? I wish they would stop segregating people. It's so gross, dude.
I
so
What do you
disgusting.
mean?
They do.
Kabukis?
It's so disgusting.
Well, listen,
I
you
hate
had Damage Control, and Bailey was the leader of Damage Control. At one time, and then
Yeah, what's that have to do with anything?
You had the Riot Squad.
Yeah,
I mean,
No, I'm saying Damage Control. There you had an Asian, you had a Bailey
They
is
had,
of Latina descent, right? And then you had a New Zealander. They were all over the place.
well, that could be possible. Seven said about Liv wins. We get Raquel versus Liv at Backlash, where Roxanne betrays Liv. That could happen too. But I still think that Roxanne is
already
going
behind
to Liv.
Liv. They want to make her a face, which is
They
why
got
I
it.
understand your double turn idea, Dom.
Yeah.
But I think it comes
Rox-
with a title change.
Yeah.
They need to bump Roxy up too. She's good. She's real good. They should be having her in this mix.
She's so short though.
She's tiny but mighty.
She's tiny.
I adore her.
I mean, a lot of them are tiny.
Listen, I tell you what,
that NXT show I went
the
to,
best
a
outfit-
lot of them are very
the best
short.
outfit she had on was the all black. At the
Who?
this
Roxy?
Roxy.
there. Yeah,
Alright.
it was all black, like a whole big jumpsuit. When it was Saudi Arabia, the
I
year
agree,
before,
so
not Royal Rumble. But
What are you guys doing on this show? What is there should be there's a hashtag male gaze at the bottom of every one of these pages.
yeah. No, it's just Dom. It's just Dom.
it's just me.
No, listen, Nikki Booty Shake.
Hey,
Hold on.
You
Hold
see?
on.
You
It's
see?
not just Dom.
You see, I always get blamed for things. It's the other-
All right, so what do we got? I said Stephanie.
Thank you.
Liv.
I said Liv.
Yeah, I'm going Stephanie. Retain.
see, I'm going Liv because I think Stephanie is still hurt from her sickness.
I think that could be too. I think
Because
that could be too.
I think that's the whole reason she hasn't really wrestled in
I think
this
so,
whole
too.
feud. She hasn't really done anything but get knocked out and in the back. I think Stephanie's hurt, and I think Liv's gonna take the title off of her with the help of the Judgment Day, and I think Stephanie's gonna go away for a little bit to heal up because where do you go from here with Stephanie winning this belt? She already hasn't.
No,
She
needs
won
to
the
be
belt
hurt anyway.
She's
We
won
need
the
to
belt.
correct
She's
the problem.
defended it one time.
Yeah, I will say, as much as I
Yeah,
hate it, her
true.
without the belt, her time, if she never had the belt, her time in that window, it would have been so meaningless. Like her stock would drop so much. It's like Julia's the same. Like they both need to. It's a moment where they need inertia and they need to be on television and actually doing things. Because the thing about those two ladies is that they're great wrestlers. Like they're really fun to watch wrestle. And it's like, but her having the title at least keeps her in where she's visible. But I think she could be hurt too. I do agree with that. I mean, I do agree with that. Liv's a great champion. I mean, Liv's a great champion.
Yeah.
Of the two, if you had to be like, who's going to be, we're starting a new federation right now. Don, calm down because I know you like the butt thing. But if you really had to pick two of these guys to be your champ, you're starting a new promotion, it would be Liv.
Yeah.
But I think Stephanie's great. I just think like they
Well, I think
rushed
it's also
her and
the-
Julia.
I think it's also
A
the
lot.
redemption because Liv technically never lost the title.
Oh, that's true. Yeah. I love Stephanie and I love Julia. I just think they rushed them. They rushed them too fast. They needed a lot more time to do character work.
Agreed.
Yep. All right. Oh boy, what a hot match! My heart. It matters so much who wins. Guys, I can't wait to hear what you guys think because
Randy
I
gets
don't-
15. I mean, it's.
I think Randy gets 15 too.
Randy gets 15. Doesn't matter how it happens.
Who does that put him with? Who's at 15? Is that Flair, or is Flair 16?
Where's
Flair
16?
16.
Flair's 16. Right now, he's tied with Triple H, right? At 14?
Oh, hold on. Then I want him to get 15. I want him to win really bad.
Or was Triple H at 13?
I thought Triple H was 13. I think there's somebody in there though, right? Is there a chat? Help us out.
I think he's just chasing Flair now since Cena's got 17.
Yeah, all right. I'm okay with Randy winning. I just feel like. Do you think Pat McAfee cost Cody Rhodes?
Yeah, Triple H is a 14-time world champion.
All right, so they're tied still.
Yeah. All right, then I want Randy to win. I have a vested interest.
It doesn't. I mean, Cody's better chasing anyway.
I agree, and I don't think WWE gets that though. I don't think they get that the face is always better chasing because they're selling shirts. Because he's selling so many shirts when he's got that title, you know.
Mm.
Yeah. So, what is it? John Cena has 16 now. John Cena has 16 now, right?
John Cena has 17. The never seen 17.
17. Flair has 16. Hogan had 13. Angle had 12.
No, nobody has stopped it at 15. There's nobody in WWE history that
perfect.
Been to 15 that stopped at 15.
There's a weird is he the third best wrestler in WWE history?
But if you're going off of true championships, Flair is in the 20s.
Yeah. Or Jerry Lawler has 8 billion. If we're going to go by one ever.
Also, if you add up Randy's all the time he's had it, he's not scratched the surface. He doesn't hold it for long when he has it.
Yeah, I'm here for it. You know what? I didn't care about this match at all, and now I care a sliver because I want Randy to win. But here's the thing. Here's the thing. He can never win again. This has to be it.
Saw where Pat said after Randy helped save the business, Roman will do the same when he beats Punk. Yeah, there's a possibility we could see Pat McAfee get involved in 2 of the title matches this weekend.
No, thank you.
Right.
No, thank you. Dom, who do you think's gonna win?
I think Dom's on mute. The mute button is beating Dom right now.
Really?
Seeing his toxic masculinity of wanting to see Stephanie and all these wardrobe malfunctions to hit the mute button. Dom's having a rough night.
Yeah, he's just been watching loops of Devil's Kisses while we've been talking.
Over. Now, I actually, the Dirty Dom sheets report that Randy actually is suffering from an injury. So there's an injury that they're talking about. They're not sure, if it's that he has to take time off or something like that. But
I hope not.
I hope not. So I've heard that's floating around. But
I'm saying I hope not for The Rock. I don't want to see The Rock on my TV ever again in a WWE ring.
Nope.
I still think that Randy wins the belt because he takes some time. He wins, takes a little time off, comes back. He has the belt, so he wins, and then gives time for. But I think Randy wins. Yes, Pat McAfee will probably interfere, but I think there's gonna be some other. There's gonna be something else that actually makes a Randy win.
Randy has to win because if he doesn't, Pat McAfee can't wrestle at Backlash because he said he'll never be in WWE again.
Is that locked in? Is that rumors?
That's what he said it live on SmackDown that if Randy Orton loses, Pat McAfee will never be seen in WWE again.
The Backlash match. It's a Backlash match.
Oh,
I don't think it's
pretty much
I think it's
written in stone. Yeah.
Yeah. So here's the thing: if Randy is hurt, even at that, Pat can go in the ring. He won't even have to work that hard for a month, right? He gets a month to basically just go out there and cut promos.
Yeah.
True.
Who made that noise?
Eric.
There's a clicking for sure.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's your sweat. That's the friction between your Andrade and your sweatpants because we keep talking about Julia. That's what that is.
Is that unanimous? Is this the first unanimous?
For Randy winning?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Because Dom went contrary.
No, I think it's the second unit. Oh no, never mind. Dom picked Drew. Never mind.
Yeah. Dom picked Drew. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see a scenario where Randy loses that match.
No.
Thanks. Night 1. What a banger.
All right, and we get into Sunday, night 2.
Match of the weekend.
You know what? We all win.
Yeah.
The answer is we all win.
As long as it's not Ray.
Well, I think
it's going to be Penta or Devon, right?
Yeah, that's where I'm leading. I think this potentially has the framework to mirror last year's women's match with the Bianca Belair and Rhea and all them. But I think this is they're gonna have crazy spots in this. Penta with Penta and Dragon Lee, you're gonna have crazy spots. JD McDonough's probably gonna concuss himself somehow.
Yep.
And
chop his head off somehow. Yeah.
I think it's
Javon's
either gonna
going
be
to the
Javon
ladder.
Evans or Penta. I'm gonna go with Penta. I think Penta retains, even though I would love to see Javon Evans win.
I think Penta retains too because he's showing up on AAA right now, and it makes more sense when he has the title, and he's great.
Well, I think.
I also say something I'm kind of annoyed by is are you guys watching AAA? Because first of all, it's the best WWE product.
I am.
Delight. Is that we can go and him we're gonna have a match to decide who has the belt to go to WrestleMania, and that they're showing this there's no attempt at kayfabing it anywhere else on any other programming. That kind of sucks because it could have been cool if maybe Vikingo shows up because Vikingo's so good in the ring. Him being in the 6-minute match would have been awesome. But I'm a huge Penta head. I'm a huge Javon. I'm crazy about Javon. But I think because they have him showing up on AAA as much as he is right now, him having the belt brings too much value to not have it. And there's two other guys here are AAA guys. So
yeah, I still think they're gonna give it to Javon just so they can tick that box of
I would love that.
Youngest ever.
Big moment, right? You get a big moment. I'm down for that. I'm really down for that because I think he's great. I think he's
and Penta doesn't
great.
lose face by losing this match because he did lose it one. It's in a lot, So
7-Eleven says Ray fakes another injury before the match and then comes out at the last minute to climb the ladder and grab the title.
I'm gonna tell you this.
Ray being in this match is so perplexing. It just doesn't make any sense to me. Except for that we like Ray.
Something to do.
Yeah.
So
I'm tired of Ray
in the ring.
I will say also if he drops this title, he could challenge for the Mega Champion, the AAA Mega Champion, and that would be dope. It's cool. Maybe Javon does. We all win, guys. You heard me say it already.
That's what I want. I want Ray to challenge Dom for the Mega Championship and beat him, and then retire as champion.
Yeah, that'd be cool. New AAA. So if you guys aren't watching AAA, it's so good.
AAA is great.
Everything wrestling should be. It's everything wrestling should be.
Even if they go left field and let JD win it, we still get some good matches to follow after that.
No, you'd be.
I think
he can't get that belt around his head.
It could be Dragon Lee.
Well,
JD's good, but poor JD is he's really good at wrestling, and he's really good at character work, and they've done so little with him.
That's what I'm saying. If he were to get the belt, you got an opportunity where you can.
Yeah.
He would go to kiss that belt.
A chance to take a run at him while he has it for a little while. He holds it for 2 or 3 months, and he can lose it. It wouldn't be opposed to that, but I think Javon still.
JD would go to kiss that belt, accidentally bounce it off his forehead, and give himself a 6-month concussion.
He's only done that once.
Head move.
Yeah, twice.
His head's so big.
Well, once you get the one concussion, he was so good in NXT too, and he's so good in the minors.
Poor Rusev.
Dub, it's a ladder match. No, pinfalls don't matter, bud.
Take the belt for a little while.
Trash.
Rusev got his call on Monday night.
Yes, he did.
That was it.
It was Rusev Day. We'll bring it back.
I love you, Dub, but it's a ladder match, buddy.
I'm going to go with Pete. Javon Evans. I think he's gonna win, become the youngest champion after Jeff Hardy. Jeff Hardy won it when he was 23. Javon is 21. Become the youngest.
You can't miss that. That's an opportunity you have to take. Yep. I think Penta losing the belt benefits AAA too. So I think there's something smart there too with that.
Opens him up to do other stuff down there.
I mean, Javon could go to AAA too because he already been it before.
Javon winning.
Yeah, no, but I just mean here's the thing: is that Penta they're doing this really smart thing where they Dom and AAA, El Grande, they're really using the talent in such a smart way down there. Penta having this title means he can't go for the Mega Championship, so it opens up a route to potentially even have sort of Penta versus. I think they're talking about doing a tag again at some point. So you would have to be.
Yeah, I think they're gonna do it at Triple. I think isn't it at Triple Mania? They're doing the Lucha Bros again.
Yes. So I think he loses the belt. I don't think he should lose the belt for just WWE programming, but I love AAA, so I'm gonna go. And if you can do youngest guy, and it's someone who has the caliber of talent of Javon Evans, I think you have to go with that.
And look, Penta loses it later on. They're gonna team up with Ray Phoenix and. They'll win the tag team champions on the road.
I wish also they would not do that, but they will. It's fine.
Yeah, but Javon Evans, 100%.
I've got Javon as well.
I'm sticking with
I'll have to say
Penta,
that.
man.
I'm sticking with Penta.
Yeah, I think those are good. I think Penta's a good choice, though. I really do. I mean, tough.
Yeah.
We all win, guys, because this match will be the one match for sure that will be fun.
This is gonna probably be the banger of the night.
I think this
Of the
is
weekend.
Penta's. I think this is Penta's test, though. I think his IC title run and what he can do with that is going to show what he can do with the World Championship, so they can move him to that picture.
Dude, I would love
Coming soon, too.
that. People love not to do that. The only people who pulled that trigger was TNA. TNA were the only people outside of AAA, but TNA was the only people like, this guy's definitely world champion. I think he's a world champion. I think
Wasn't he champion in Lucha Underground?
Yeah, I think so.
Penta?
He
Got
may
beat up by
have
Io
been.
Sky and friggin'
Yeah, I've seen him in matches against Io Sky and Chelsea Green.
Chelsea Green.
Yeah, he beat the shit out of
I
him.
want to
Great.
see that. The WWE would never do that, man. That sucks.
Here's the thing, though. It's like, I love Javon, but I think WWE doesn't really view him as more than a mid-carder. So the minute he grabs the IC title, where do you go with him? Because I don't see him being put in the main event.
I think he's going to be like RVD for WWE management, where he's just so good and so different. It's undeniable at some point. Like, I never. If you've been like RVD's going to be world champion one day, I would have been like, there's no fucking way. There's no way they're put the belt on that guy. And they did multiple times. I think Javon is that type of guy, is that they don't want to. And I think him being black doesn't help. But I think he's undeniable. I really think he's undeniable. I'm sure. Like, I agree. I think it has to be one of those two guys, and I think there's benefits to both.
And
I think Javon. Here's the thing. I don't think Javon's the type of guy that will ever be like a long time title holder. But I could see him winning the world title once. You know what I mean? I could see him winning it once, and that's a huge achievement, and it's unexpected. Whereas you look at someone like Trick, I could see Trick doing it for the rest of his career, right? I could see Oba doing it a couple times. I think Oba's got some things to work on, even though he's great. But I think Javon's the type of guy. Of those three, Javon's my favorite. He's my favorite to watch. I think he feels very real, and he's such a different character by just being a real human being. I think that's great.
Yeah, he's authentic as hell.
And that's what I'm afraid of with him, is getting the Kofi, following into the same trope as Kofi Kingston, where WWE just uses them for big spots and pops because they're all about that viral click moment, and they use him for that, and he never really gets that big push out of the mid card until the fans get behind him, kind of like what Kofi did.
I agree. That's very likely. So, Randy's talking him out of doing the flippy doos. Randy's been saying, don't do the flippy doos, kid. And I'd say, listen, he's not wrong, but maybe do the flippy doos for a little bit longer. Right now, it's kind of our favorite part. Like, if you don't do that crazy off the rope shoulder bounce into a cutter, it's kind of what I'm here for, Javon. I'm kind of here for a little bit of that. But he does probably need to. So Will Ospreay was the same. Remember, we were all like, Will, you got to quit doing this stuff. You got to quit doing this stuff. And he kind of did. He cut it back in half, which still is sort of crazy. So I believe those three, I think Trick and Oba and Javon and Ilya and Braun, I think are the future. And I think it's a very bright future.
Well, think of this. He's only 21.
A baby.
So even if we say they do this 3 years down the road, they revisit that NXT feud, and Javon is the one that takes down, at the time, in 3 years, the big bad Oba, because he basically did it in NXT.
He should have won. He should have won a couple of those.
Should have won. So they could revisit in 3, and he'll still only be 24.
It's just a baby. It's amazing.
True.
I mean, I would be okay if they used him to make the Intercontinental Championship more interesting than the World Championship, like they did with The Rock and Stone Cold at a time in the 90s. Like there was a point where the IC title was more sought after than the actual main title. So, I mean, I would be all right with that. I just think that Penta, they're not going to put it on Javon yet because he's 21 and he's still got so much time.
Mm-hmm. I think it's interesting.
I'm telling you, but they surprise everybody. They've been doing things a lot of times. So you never know. The WWE.
I think the surprise would be Penta winning, though. Honestly, I really do. I think like him retaining would be just enough for us to go, oh, we didn't see that coming. But also, he seems kind of like him, and again, it seems like there's two obvious answers. I wouldn't be surprised if WWE was like, put on Dragon League. Put on, who cares? Put on Dragon League. They love to do shit like that. That doesn't make
with their
any sense.
mid-card titles too, like the U.S. title and this title. They occasionally be like, well, Ricochet's been eating a lot of pins. Let's let him be a U.S. champ for a while. Let's have it for a little bit because he's been doing good work.
The Zack Ryder ladder match win. Yeah, you know what I mean? Sometimes they like to just throw a little twist out there.
Let my boy Matt Cardona cook. Quit jobbing him out.
Agreed. No, what a great guy to job out. Like, he's so good at it. He's so good at making people look good. SmackDown is kind of frustrating because it feels like they're kind of missing guys who should be giving. Like, I think Kit Wilson is really good at eating a pin too, but like you guys kind of missed the moment with that guy and Matt Cardona. They're just using as a Richmond talent, which is kind of crazy. But anyway, we're gonna get to one later because like why is Mello not in that Sami Zayn match?
Oh my God, I know.
It should be.
Doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Talk about wasted talent.
They talk about not making a belt interesting too. You know what I mean? Like that Trick and Mello is a real story that even though they haven't done anything on the main roster, like when those guys are near each other, I'm thinking of all of that. You know what I mean? I'm thinking of because those are two guys who came from such one thing that they're always going to be viewed as intertwined with each other in one way or another. And like that's built-in storytelling. And Sammy's just going to make everyone look good. You know, Sammy's just going to make everyone anyway. That's down the line. We'll talk about that later. Come on, Stark. Calm down.
Spoilers.
Javon Evans. I'm going to go with Javon Evans.
Rollin. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Just so Sticks can't Steiner math it later. Just run down the list. I'm going Penta.
I got Evans.
Evans.
Eric?
Eric's dead.
Dead.
I think he said Penta.
I said
He
Penta.
said Penta, yeah.
Penta. All
He
right.
said Penta.
All right.
Listen, they have nothing to do with
Two
wrestling.
Pentas.
Mello don't miss
Uh,
except for when it's
just-
Mania. Yep.
Sad.
Yeah.
Got a
He gets to host it.
He's got the Andre the Giant Memorial Trophy.
Hey, Pete.
What else do you need?
Hey, Pete. Real quick, I just got a comic report. Adam Hughes is battling cancer, stage 3 cancer.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's got reported earlier.
Yeah, wow.
Crazy. All right, our second ESPN prize fight here. Lesnar versus Femi.
This is the main event right here.
Hold on. They're putting that ladder match on free to watch television. What a bunch of dummies. What a bunch of stupid morons. What a dumb, idiotic, stupid thing to
This
do.
is on free to watch television as well, and it's
Yeah.
the
Well, this is
only
the only
match
two
people care
wanted.
about.
These are the only two matches I want to watch. I don't even care. I don't want to see anything else.
Well, there you go. You get it
Apparently
for free.
ESPN
ESPN wanted this.
This is
Is it
ESPN
ESPN
proper.
too?
This is ESPN regular.
Okay.
This is
All right.
ESPN proper, yeah.
Jesus
Night 2 is
Christ.
ESPN proper.
All right, listen, guys. Listen. We all know who should win. Does WWE do like you're swerving us? Do you think Brock is like I'm not going to lose in my last WrestleMania? Like
No, I think Brock likes Oba. I think he's going to job it. I think Oba wins.
I hope he does. Dom, you think it's a double DQ though, right?
I do
No,
too.
we talked about me and Matt talked about double disqualification, but I've been reading reports that think about it for story purposes. Brock loses, right? Gunther wins. When Gunther goes after Brock, he can taunt him about losing. He goes, "You lose to this guy. You can't beat me. You can't beat him. You can't beat me." And that'd be part of a storyline that it could be with potential down the road.
Here's the thing, though: if someone coming after Oba wins, if he wins this match, and then you go, you couldn't even beat him. It diminishes the entire. Like if you use him as you couldn't beat Oba,
Because
like,
Oba
it diminishes
is
Oba.
built to beat.
Yeah, no,
Gunther.
they should be like, no one could beat him. No one's going to beat him. Rather than being like, oh, you couldn't even beat the new guy.
Yeah.
It makes Oba look like trash, man. Like it makes him look like.
You've got a point.
Well, not trash. In a way, it does, but also storyline. Brock Lesnar, you'd be pissed off, and more tension
No,
in
I agree
the
with that.
final match.
There's no story coming out of this because Brock is so immune to that shit. He's just
Yeah,
gonna do whatever he wants to do.
Brock loses nothing by losing to Oba. He's still going to be
I
the
agree.
beast.
Yeah.
He's still going to be this mystique, this massive guy. He loses nothing by losing to Oba.
But
I believe in my heart Oba should win. I believe in my heart WWE does everything wrong. And I feel like there's a Brock saying this is my last WrestleMania. I don't want to lose in my last WrestleMania. I'll lose to him at Backlash. He can beat me at Backlash. I think that there's a real possibility of that. I think Dave Meltzer just said he's like, hey, no one gets hurt if they lose here, which is a weird thing for that guy to say. You know what I mean? Like it should be like Oba will come out looking great. Oba will come out looking great. They're gonna make him into an obstacle and a force, which is what wrestling needs. It always needs someone like this guy because Brock was that guy. Brock has been this guy, and I feel like Oba should 1,000% win. The fans want Oba to win, and we don't want this giant monstrous fucking creep to get another rub on fucking WrestleMania, but WWE always does shit wrong. Randy Orton never wins in St. Louis. You know what I mean? Like, people never win on their birthdays. It's super messed up. I think a double DQ would be the most frustrating thing. I'd almost rather Brock win than that.
But the double DQ,
I'm going to say, I think there's a chance Oba doesn't win. And for the sake of this, I'm going to say Brock Lesnar wins this match.
I think
And
that's
it
why Meltzer says that, though, is because I think the double DQ is the most logical finish, because then Brock doesn't have to lose to Oba. Oba doesn't have to lose to Brock. They both come out looking exactly the same.
It's the worst,
I think it's ESPN proper, so they want to entice you to watch the rest of the show. So I think we talked about it before. Like, it would be sweet with the way they keep breaking them apart, and this is going to explode. If this breaks out in Gorilla and they start fighting before Oba's halfway down the ramp and Brock comes out and just they start beating on each other and fighting everywhere, and the match never gets started.
They never have a match.
Destroy everything. Yeah, the match never even takes place.
And then they can actually have another match if it's a short match.
You don't want to have another match. I don't think
that's the thing.
They're building to another match.
Is it a cool thing? Sure, but this is an opportunity for an old star to make a new star, to put a new star over. And it's like, WWE, what's the right wrestling thing to do? I just don't think they're going to do it. A double DQ would suck. A no contest would suck. Like, it has to match. It's WrestleMania. You go, well, I'll beat him over Backlash. It's like, he still beat me. And like, fuck that. Like, are you kidding me?
I think they're doing the right thing. I think they're going to do the right thing.
Pete,
I might be hoping, but I think they will. In this case.
I hope it's true, man. I hope it's true, because I just have this WWE. And here's the thing, you can just see them at booking go. Everyone thinks Oba's going to win, guys. Listen, what if he doesn't win and then we got him? And he's like, you got us mad, dude. You fucked up. Like, God damn it, WWE.
I think if Oba loses, people tune out. I don't know.
So. Disqualification because Omos shows up.
But WWE's famous for always, like, when you're in a position to do the right thing. I couldn't believe this. Tiffy did win, and I thought she should have. Like, that was like the one match I'm surprised Charlotte did win, because it was the same thing. It's the same situation. It's like, you're this person who's been around forever, who doesn't really put over anyone, and like, this is an opportunity to make a star, which I think happened. I think Tiffy calling her out in that promo before WrestleMania helped a lot. But like, this is a chance that you could make a guy who's going to be a legit useful piece in your promotion for the next 5 years by him winning this match.
Yeah, and plus, like I said, they're building him up to beat Gunther. So Monday Night Raw after WrestleMania, Brock comes out. If you lose it, but we were talking about double disqualification, and I still talk about it. But like I said, but storyline, if you know what,
here's the thing though. We all expect this. Oh, Gunther's going to retire, bro. Gunther's going to retire, bro.
But why?
What if Brock says no? I'm not listening to that guy. I don't personally like that guy.
But unfortunately,
like this guy.
It's the WWE.
I don't think that Gunther versus Brock is the match that anyone thinks it is either.
I like this. Lesnar loses, shakes Oba's hand. This pisses off Heyman, and where he's sick of the Vision, and Gunther on him.
Yeah.
And
would love it.
It could send Paul Heyman into a spiral where he doesn't know what he's going to do next.
If you tell me the next match is Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar at Backlash, I'm in. Like, that sounds dope. Dope. Like, that sounds awesome. And then
I don't see the appeal of Gunther and Brock, and I like Gunther. I do.
I like Gunther too. I do.
But I don't. Those two, they don't match.
If they want to build Gunther up
to have this mystique and make him that mountain to climb, so that
way
they're building. Well, because if theoretically the original thought was, if you have him retire all these people and you build up nuclear heat, whoever beats Gunther to take that nuclear heat is automatically going to have a rocket ship strapped to their ass, and they're going to be the new number one guy.
This is the rocket ship match right here, though. This is the rocket ship match right here. I think Gunther retiring Brock Lesnar means nothing. If they're like, we got to do everything to make sure that happens, like, just why? Like, it's not.
Yeah, I mean, I get it though. As we were working through it, we talked about it and gone through those things. But at the same time, Gunther retires. Say he did retire Rey Mysterio, and he retires Brock, and then what? Is he just going to win a title off of who?
Well, then what's he going to do? Theoretically, you put him up against Oba at that point. Or a
Javon, or a Trick, or some Mello. And I mean, I agree. I just don't think. The steps are correct. I don't think that's what they have, and I don't think that's what they would have if he retired Brock Lesnar either. I just think that they fucked up with Gunther.
Here's the thing, though. It's WWE. They live to do
That's
the rug
true.
pull.
I know.
So,
and here's the thing. They love to force feed. If they made a decision, it's simply going to be that thing. I agree. I will say the thing I like about that prediction in chat is that to have a line differentiating Paul Heyman with the Vision and Paul Heyman with Brock Lesnar. I love that because like him kind of going back and forth because it was poorly explained. Because last time Brock hated Paul, right? Like wasn't that? And then suddenly they're fine.
yeah.
Yeah. So like
because he turned on him.
He turned on him. Yeah. So
But,
it's
like,
why is he helping him out now? Like there's this thing. So I do love the idea of a line there because Seth and the Vision can wait. It could wait a little bit longer, and you could go back to it. I think after this WrestleMania, I think you could go back to it a little bit later and have Braun versus Brock. I think that'd be dope. That'd be a dope match.
Hey Matt, you want to laugh? I got like a headline that came up. It says many WWE fans think that AEW booked Darby Allin to squash MJF to become world champion because AEW wants to steal headlines of WrestleMania week.
100%. It's
Yeah,
100%. It's a no-brainer.
It's kind of funny we talk about it and now it pops up.
No, but Dom, those articles have been up all day.
I know.
While I was at the office.
Here's what
things come up.
Back to this. This is why I think Lesnar wins, though, because it's the ass pull of the century. What has Oba done? Nobody has walked down to the ring and seeked out Brock Lesnar the way Oba Femi has. Oba Femi has looked strong in every single one of their confrontations. Who has looked weak in this? The security nerds who they toss around. Like, I want to see, like, I know that 7-Eleven says that people will tune out. I'll tell you, if we had a brawl between these guys and the locker room cleared at WrestleMania and these guys are just delivering and fall from graces and F5s to the whole roster as they're trying to break them up as they're fighting through this arena and destroying everything in sight, that would make me hyped as crazy to watch the rest of this.
That'd be good. That'd be cool.
You know, I think Oba just beating Brock clean is boring. Like it is. Oba beating Brock clean in the middle of the ring is boring. It doesn't. What does it do for Oba? He's already got this mystique that he's this monster.
I hear what you're saying. I think you're not incorrect. I think that this match is symbolic in a way that it's talking about a passing of a guard. And I think that we're at a point in WWE where the guard is changing. And this is where you as WWE go, we're going to finally embrace this because they haven't done it for 10 years. We finally embrace this new wave of talent who's actually good. We're saying we're behind you and that you're the future and we're going with you. Or you go, nostalgia wins at WrestleMania, baby. You know what I mean? I do agree if they could do a story, but Brock's going to do one more match. Like, he's not going to wrestle more. And then talking isn't these guys' strength. Though I do think there's, as you said, there's stuff that you could do that doesn't involve talking. That's very cool and physical. But I think it's symbolic. I think it's WWE doing the right thing or they're not doing the right thing. And you go, well, what about the story? And I love the story. I agree. This isn't that match. This isn't that match.
Like, where do you go from here? Braun Breaker versus Oba Femi or Braun Breaker versus Brock Lesnar?
I don't care what Brock does, honestly. He could just never come back after this. Like, that's how I feel about it. I think he never should have came back. He represents, like, in so many ways, he represents all the evil actions of Vince McMahon. He is the personification of that because of his. He was
very much implicated in all that.
Yes.
So, yeah.
And so what we're saying is, like, this is that period of WWE. Like, this is who this guy is. They shouldn't have brought him back, man. And I don't believe that he brings in the number of ratings that they think he does, that having him come back suddenly there's more eyes watching. I don't believe that. I don't think the UFC guys are like, man, we got to watch Brock on WWE. That was, 30 years ago, 25 years ago? It's a weird bit. I don't think he should be there. I don't care what they do with him. I don't care if I never see him again. Because fuck that guy. Oba they should have, if there's Oba does the thing where, like, he keeps getting up and then Brock wins eventually just through Brock being Brock, and we get to see Brock one more time. Because it is historically a great character in terms of what he brings to any story and what he brings to the ring. He has memorable matches. There's a way that Oba just doesn't quit. But I think you just have a match and Oba wins clean, and we go, Oba's the future. Oba's the new Brock. Get out of here, Brock.
The problem with that, though, is that's boring. You don't, with this whole build, you don't want to see these dudes wrestle. You don't want to see these dudes wrestle. You want to see these dudes fight.
I do badly. And I want to
see him wrestle or you want to see him fight?
I want to see them have a match, and I want to see Oba win.
I want to see them fight. I don't care about them wrestling and grappling each other. I want to see them fight.
When's the last time Brock had a match where he did anything but fight? Like, they're not going to grapple each other. Neither one of these guys are going to grapple each other. The match is going to be very physical.
Well, he came out and destroyed John Cena.
Dude, and I'll never forget that match, which didn't make any sense the first time, not the second time, right? Yeah. When he just when he killed him on the stairs, and that didn't make any sense narratively. It didn't make any sense at the time, but it's a match I'll never forget. Brock did something for
one thing I'll never forget that Brock Lesnar did? When he threw the kid in the wheelchair down the flight of stairs.
Yeah, he's trash. He's a trash human.
I want to see Brock Lesnar F5, the badass construction foreman dude on Instagram that keeps calling him out all the time. Calls him Bronk Lesnar. That's what I want to see. Yeah.
All right. So wait, who's are you guys going with double DQ or no contest?
I'm going Oba.
I'm going Brock.
I'm going Oba.
Yeah. I'm taking the no contest.
Yeah, I am too. It's WWE. I'm going no contest for this. The way the build has been, I'm going no contest for this.
Gosh, I hope I'm wrong. I hope Oba wins. I hope I'm wrong. I'll take a no contest over Brock winning, but it feels like a missed opportunity.
Especially with all the rumors that Brock said he doesn't want to lose before his retirement match.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Fucking bullshit. Hey, speaking of bullshit, guys, why is the Demon back? Why is the Demon back? Has the Demon ever won a match? It's never won a match in WWE, right?
Yeah, he won the Unified World. What was it?
Universal Champion.
Yeah, Universal Championship.
That match he got hurt in. He was the Demon for that match.
Yeah.
And then he got hurt.
Okay.
The Demon won all the matches until Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns is the first person to beat the Demon.
Yep.
How many matches has he had since Roman? Because he lost to the Fiend too, right?
He hasn't.
Yeah.
Yes, he did. Yes, he lost to the Fiend.
Yes, he did lose to the Fiend. You're right.
Here's my other question: why does?
But that was before. Yeah,
why does he have dreadlocks, and why does he look like the ICP symbol?
It's Venom.
Yeah.
Explain it to me.
I just paint the big Venom mouth on his body, and he puts.
He likes walking down long hallways.
That's dreads on.
He used to paint different stuff. It wasn't this weird. Look at that. Look at that. Why does he have dreadlocks? He looks like the.
He's
like the opposite of Fifth Element.
He's always had that.
They're
he
awful.
had the dreadlock, but he had the. They're probably just the promotional thing. I know because they're talking about putting like friggin' corporation friggin' things on his body too.
Putting what?
The Demon presented by
logos.
Yeah,
sponsorship
logos.
Dude, fuck all the way.
Who said that?
If he comes out with a Sunoco symbol on his chest, fuck all the way off. Here's
Why?
The thing.
He's gonna come out with Prime just painted across his
He's gonna
back.
come out with the phone company. What's the phone company? The Yeet.
The Dude Wipes Demon. There you go.
Cricket? Is it Cricket Wireless? Dude, I mean, the Demon has to win this match, right?
Yeah, he has to.
Yeah.
If he loses, credibility is all down the. You can't take him serious anymore. He has to win this. He has to.
And you know that this is 100% to sell tickets because they should have never announced that he was going to be the Demon. That would have got such a massive pop if he came out as the Demon.
And here's the
nobody knew.
If that happened, if that's the way they did it, which by the way I agree that would have been the smart way. When the Demon came out, I would have been like, "That's cool." Them going, "I'm going to bring the Demon out," who I don't remember winning a match, even though you guys just told me I don't remember him ever winning a match.
It's been a
I just remember the dreadlocks, and it looks stupid. That's all. It's just a dumb looking thing that they don't. He never mentions the Demon. He never talks about it. He never says, "I got to go to this dark place." It's not. It doesn't. They don't. It's nothing. But if he just showed up as the Demon, also, these guys aren't mad at each other enough that you need to pull out your evil spirit self. Like, they're not even that mad at each other. What happens if someone like hits his kid's car? You know what I mean? Like, what if something really bad happened to Finn? He's just demoning all the time now. It doesn't make any sense, guys. He's like someone.
They turned on him. The whole Judgment Day turned on him.
But but nothing happened.
I know,
they just asked him to leave. But he asked Ed to leave. He asked Damien to leave.
Were hurt.
I'm just saying, like, they don't even seem that mad about it. He doesn't seem that upset. I think he kind of thought they were time for them to break up. You know.
I think
Demon's winning. Dom's still cursed.
Demon's winning.
Yeah, the Demon is more used as a metaphor for them to. I think you're gonna see Balor get his push and eventually get a world championship put on him again. I think that's what the Demon is.
That's a bold statement.
Well, I love Finn Balor, man.
I love it. I'm not saying I wouldn't like it. I'm just saying,
I'm a Balor bro till I die.
Where are we gonna go? As long as we got Roman, you still got Cody, you still got Punk. You're talking about Oba taking the next step. Like, there's only 2 world titles. Gunther, where's Gunther in this? Like, there's only so many world title opportunities out there.
Yep.
That time might have passed him by.
Oh, boo. I love Danhausen, but there's no way Danhausen looks more threatening than the Demon Balor. How dare you, sir?
But the Demon wins. The Demon wins.
Yeah, I'm going Demon as well.
I'm going to go Demon.
Finn Balor.
Finn.
Did you guys hear me? I did do a little.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Hey,
Demon all the way
unanimous.
around.
All right.
That's
Beautiful.
number 2.
That's easy.
That was an easy
No, number
one.
3. No, it's number 2. Number 2. All right. Jesus Christ. Who cares? I love Rhea. I love her. I adore her. Put her in every women's match. Every single one. You're like, oh, why is Rhea wrestling 7 times at WrestleMania? I don't care. She's the most interesting of all of them. Here's the question. Why did they put the mommy in the storm? Well, come on, calm down, WWE.
Because Bianca didn't get healthy in time.
Yep.
No, that's legit. And by the way, I think that is a match that I think has value. But do you think that they go, this Jade experiment's not working, and Rhea's our best? You know, she sells the most. She has to be. If she's not selling the most merch, she has to be up there for the women.
Danhausen is their
No,
top
for
merch
the women.
seller.
For the women. I know, for the women.
Oh, for the men, for the women. Okay.
She actually is. She's one of the biggest stars. When her music comes on, the pop that she gets every time she comes up.
So do they go, the experiment's over, we want to keep this belt meaningful, let's put it on Rhea?
Nope.
I don't think so either. I think it's stupid.
Nope. I think this is where we do get Io showing up at WrestleMania, and she's going to turn on Rhea, and we're going to kickstart
I
that.
told that to Matt a while ago, that she's going to turn because
I don't think so.
They've been pushing for it.
They just gave Jade
think it's gonna be
Cargill a
here.
group out of the blue for a reason,
Yeah,
and
no,
it's
that's,
to beat Rhea Ripley.
that's true. I think
I think you're gonna get Bianca Belair returning on SmackDown, and it's gonna be Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair, and Io Sky versus
Then
Jade
what's the point
Cargill.
of them
Michin.
planting the seeds of Io turning?
Yep.
They had her losing matches she shouldn't have been losing these last few weeks. Why are you here for Rhea? Where's your WrestleMania? Why are they building that up? They're not doing that for nothing.
But Io's story right now is with Asuka and Kyrie. It's not with
Jade.
Rhea
Jade
Ripley and
Baddies.
Jade Cargill.
the
might
crowd
be.
loves
It might not be.
face Io too. The crowd loves face Io so
And
much.
on top of that, Mommy has never beaten Io.
I know. Well, that's why they got to save that for
Yeah.
an
So
event.
later on, so you build up Io as a heel, and because
But then Io's got to get a belt.
I think you have a better chance of Io trying to help Rhea and Io costing Rhea the championship unintentionally, and then Rhea turning on Io than you do Io turning on Rhea.
I think you got to keep Io face. I just think you got to keep her face.
I think Io turns. That's my thing. So Jade Cargill's keeping this belt.
Ugh. I agree that she's keeping the belt, but I'm mad about it.
I think the most logical would be a Rhea turn on Io, not Io turning on Rhea. Because I agree with Kyle. Io face is where the money is.
Again, you act like it has to make sense. It doesn't have to make
No, it's WWE. I know it doesn't have
That's
to.
what I'm saying. It doesn't have to make sense. So
Rhea's over as a heel as much as she is as a face too. Whereas I think Io, the crowd they just crazy about Io as a face. Anyway,
I mean, if they could have Rhea lose to a cardboard box and have it make sense, they probably would do it. So
What do we think the runtime of this match is?
10 minutes tops.
Is that intros? Is that intros too?
15 minutes tops with intros.
yeah, if you had the intro.
10 minutes of intros, 5 minute a match.
Perfect.
Yeah, remember how long the runway was last year? It's the same runway, probably.
No way.
They haven't revealed the stage
yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
I think they'll do it tomorrow.
All
bring the
the
cart
insiders are saying that it
I
looks
love the ring
just like-
cart.
Just
Last
drive them up in
year's-
the little ring, and they can be like,
Yeah, all the insiders are saying that it supposedly looks like last year's with just a different LED lighting package and
Yep.
way they come out.
I thought
Yeah.
was that last year they had
reuse
the
assets.
changing,
Save money.
changing banners?
I think so, yeah.
That was cool. I thought that was cool.
Yeah.
But they took them too long to get there. I bring back the Wrestle Ring carts, which, by the way, they should just do it every year anyway. They should do it every year.
Yeah, Stone Cold could drive it.
Well, he'll crash.
Everybody down to the ring.
He'll crash. Could you imagine not even getting a match started because Stone Cold took out one of the competitors because he crashed into the barricade?
Or just he drives off that.
Just drives off the ramp and flips it.
Wow.
Braun Strowman comes out and flips it back over.
Oh,
I miss Braun Strowman.
I don't.
He's too busy eating food somewhere.
Good for him.
Hey, everything on the menu. That's a good show.
I watch it.
It's a good show. Everything on the menu.
I've never seen it. Right. So, I've got Cargill winning on this one.
Eric, did you say?
I'm saying Jade.
Yeah, we got unanimous. The third unanimous match.
Wow.
Whoa.
She still doesn't deserve that belt.
Yeah, well,
Not yet.
I think that's beside the point, though.
Yeah, she does look like a champion, though.
She does.
Whoop that trick,
man.
Yeah, I think there's certain bits I think she needs to. I think she needs to lose the hand lick. Like there's certain things that like once she does it, it just I don't know. It just sits wrong. It's kind of like Lola Vice down in NXT. You can't be a tough underground fighter and then do a little Shakira shake hip thing because it's counterintuitive to being a badass.
I think she has a weird delivery rhythm. Jay does too, where it feels like she's thinking very hard between each word. You know what I mean? And it's like it's if it was a little bit faster, then it would be a very cool way and sound intimidating because she has a cool voice. She has a great look. I don't think she's god awful in the ring, but certainly she's not championship level. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it's like she's Drew McIntyre, in that I see it, but it's just not quite there yet. It's just not quite there yet.
He's still better on the mic than her, though. He comes
well
over
for sure.
Or cadence. You're right. It is a little off.
Yeah.
Just the way
it's a matter of it's a matter how she talks. This match is a match I actually care about. I think maybe I care about this match because I love Sami Zayn, but also I love Trick Williams, and I believe in the future.
As do I.
I wish Mello was in this match.
As do I.
They messed up that. They definitely messed up that.
It just doesn't make any sense because he brings so much story, and he's already had the title. Any three of these guys could win. Each one winning says a different thing about.
Don't worry, you got Young Yachty there. Young Yachty's going to be there. He'll take the place.
It also helps you build the next thing.
Of Little Yachty. I keep saying Young Yachty. I don't know. Little Yachty, Young Yachty, the same.
Oh, is it Little Yachty? Who is dude? That guy's doing a great work for Trick, by the way. Trick is so good. He brought his friend in, and he's doing great work too. And I love it. Like he's so good at his
lemon
job.
Pepper Steppers.
Lemon pepper. He doesn't even wear yellow shoes, and people cheer for Lemon Pepper Steppers.
So we could possibly get a double turn.
So here's what I heard. So I heard that there is a prediction that they do a double turn here, which I think Sammy's way better as a face because he's Mick Foley than he is as a heel. I think it's kind of a mistake.
I know, but now no one's people booing him.
They're booing him now, but that's because he's making them boo.
They just didn't want him to have this belt. They just didn't want this to happen.
Of course, Here's the thing. I don't Sammy's a great face. Trick is a better heel than he is a face.
Yes.
And so switching them is just WWE going, oh, they're really cheering for Trick. No, dude, they're cheering for him as he is. You don't change it. But there's only really ever been one successful double turn, right? There's only really ever been one. And if Sammy could pull it off, it's kind of a huge feather in his cap, I think. Because if it happens, it's Sammy. Like if it happens, it's because of Sammy, right? So if they do a double turn, I think that is itself fascinating enough that this match becomes really interesting.
It's bad timing to do it though. Do they have time for this?
Yes, they could literally just. Trick is so bulletproof, man.
No. For Sammy, like, do they have time to turn Sammy heel and then be able to return him before next year?
Who knows? I
think they do. You have him be heel up until Royal Rumble, and when he wins the Royal Rumble, it starts his face turn.
John Cena. I've realized I was wrong.
Yeah, he starts his face turn, and then he goes into Saudi Arabia to win the championship.
Well, I didn't like that last part. I liked it all until the last part. I love Sammy, and I think Sammy as a sympathetic underdog is a priceless commodity to have in wrestling. I think he's so good at it. I think he's so good at making people care that him going for that title is a story that they could really sell. But Trick wins here, right? Do we think Trick wins?
I think.
Yeah,
so.
I think Trick wins.
I think they're gonna pull off the double turn, and Trick's
think
gonna
they'll
win.
try.
Yeah,
It's only worked once. I think these
I
guys
think-
could do it, though. I think they could do it.
people are more interested in seeing Crash Out Sammy versus the water bottle than they are watching
Yeah.
Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams.
Which is why, had they not made Sammy this, I got to do what I need to do to win, and if he just says, I didn't realize, and he included Mello in this match, people would still be rooting. Sammy's such a nice guy. Sammy's such a nice guy. He's got the belt, and everything would be fine, and we all would have what we want.
Kind of a goof move on their part.
You ride Crash Out Sammy into the Royal Rumble, have him win, and then have him go to Saudi. He's winning the championship. He's gonna win his first WWE title or championship
Saudi.
in
Saudi
Saudi
Mania.
next year.
Yeah,
It's gonna
but-
happen.
How are we going to get
If
there?
it's
Because he
there.
also has to finally
If
beat
it's
Drew
there.
McIntyre, so we got to get the belt on Drew for him to take it off of him.
Maybe that's what it is. I don't know, but I will walk into Vegas tomorrow and with $5 and put it down on Sammy winning in Saudi Arabia next year to be champion.
Man, you know what? I think that it shouldn't happen, but I want Sammy to be champion so bad I don't care. Like if that's what it takes for him to hold that title one time,
Yeah.
legit.
Just as long as Sammy doesn't beat Oba for the title.
He can
Yeah,
beat. You know what? If it's in Saudi Arabia, he can beat whomever he wants. He's on his home country. That's not even true. He's from like Quebec.
Yeah, man. I'm going Trick. I think Trick wins.
That has to be Trick. No,
Yeah.
I tell you, I honestly, I wish Sammy would hold on to it for longer than a week. You know,
You know, I'll go with Trick myself too.
another unanimous.
Yeah.
Yeah, trick. But I still think he stays. I don't think they turn him.
Man, why would he's so hot as is. Only WWE would be like, we should fuck with this.
Yeah, we like what you're doing, but what if we do this?
So
It's like he doesn't have to be like a full-blown I'm an evil bad guy heel to
No.
still be a heel
Tweener.
and even do the challenges, maybe
Yeah.
begrudgingly at first. And you can still have people cheer him to win.
yeah.
Without, I don't know.
All right, Punk versus Reigns.
This is interesting. It doesn't matter who wins. It's going to be fine. Either one's a good choice as your champion.
Is it though? Is either one a good choice as your
I
champion?
think so. I think CM Punk's been killing it. I think Reigns is arguably the best champion they've had for the last
5
And-
years.
And here's why I say this,
Right?
because Roman he's a part-timer now. So unless
Right.
he's going to add like 20 more dates to his contract,
Mhm.
you don't want to put the title on him because then you're going to have programming where your champion he's using all of his dates up right now. So you're going to go back half of this year, maybe you'll have him at SummerSlam.
I mean,
you're not gonna have your
no one
championship
defends their
there?
titles anymore, though. We're in a current era where no one is defending their titles.
Yeah,
anymore.
and that's and they're hurting for it, and they've
Yeah,
got
I
to
agree.
they've got to change that. But with Punk winning, where do you go? Punk
I agree.
has beaten everybody on
I
Raw.
agree.
So you essentially have to have Punk lose and move him to SmackDown and have him go after whoever that champion is there,
Or he's in the tag.
or tags. But even in WWE's current tag division, because they have none, he's beaten everybody there. He's beaten LA Knight. He's beaten both Usos. You know, who else is he gonna fight? There's nowhere to go for Punk. And so it's like you have the part timer that's not gonna be here and not have your championship represented on TV, or you have Punk fight who?
7-Eleven better be wrong. Do they still do that? Wasn't the draft in it used to be right near WrestleMania 2 that they would do the draft?
Yeah. Because they used to try to do it near the NFL draft, which is also
He scrapped it this
coming
year.
up.
They scrapped it this year because too many people got hurt.
Dom's been waiting 2 years
They
for the
haven't had a
draft.
draft yet.
It took about all year long saying it last year, the draft, and it never happened. So
Yeah.
they
Yeah,
canceled it because of
It's literally been years though since we had a draft.
no, 2 years ago.
They did a weird one. They did a weird one years ago.
Two's plural.
They had the
Yeah.
transfer window.
Kind of a year and a half.
Transfer window. That's right.
Kind of a year and a half.
Oh.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Like the last one we had was when Mello went to SmackDown.
Yeah.
If CM Punk wins, it's the feel good moment, right? He finally main evented, and he won. But if you finally get what you want and you lose, that is what we can. That means next year it once again matters when he's in the main event because he still never won the main event.
Right. I mean, because he technically main evented last year, but this is his first true main event with being a championship on the line.
Yeah.
But what do you do with Punk? Do you have him go with another feud against Seth Rollins, who he's already beat? He's already beat Braun Breaker in the Division. Would you have him go against Logan Paul? I mean, he's beating everybody.
Dude, Logan Paul winning this show.
Oba, you don't want. You're not going to put the title on Oba this soon, are you?
No, but I could see them putting the title on Logan this year. Honestly, not right this minute, but give him 6 weeks.
Joey Lawrence.
Joey Lawrence.
He might be athletic enough.
Nah, listen, I'm going to tell you this. Roman Reigns is winning. Whoa, Roman Reigns is going to win because there's reports saying that Punk is going to be taking a good 3-month time.
I love how Dom's picking all his champions, and it's all reports that this person is taking time off.
Well, listen, there's been reports about that.
Cruise.
So he takes time off. You put it on Roman, and I actually think Roman's going to work a little bit more.
Roman shows up every.
No, I've been reading reports that Roman is actually going to show up a little bit more, a couple more dates here and there during the.
He better.
Well, they're promoting Street Fighter. They're going to.
Oh, Street Fighter.
That's not till like the end of the year, though.
Still.
Cody Rhodes showed up as
Guile
at WWE World today.
Yeah, I seen that. He looks weird with that damn that hair.
Anybody would look weird with that hair.
Not everybody.
It's ridiculous hair.
Not everybody. Go to a bald guy.
I think it needs to be even more cartoon, over the top and cartoonish.
Yeah.
My pick is CM Punk. CM Punk retains.
Yeah.
Ooh, CM Punk, huh?
Roman Reigns.
I don't feel confident. I think Reigns should win, but I think
I think
they give it to Roman.
I think there's a big storyline that's going to be happening with this, so that's why Roman Reigns.
One would hope that their championship has a big.
That's where I'm torn at. I don't know because on one hand, Punk's beat everybody, but on the other hand, unless Roman is going to extend his dates and his contract, I mean. Yeah, Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins is interesting. Oba Femi versus Roman Reigns is interesting. But we already saw LA Knight versus Roman Reigns, so it's like it's a catch-22, man. I don't know. My love for CM Punk wants to say CM Punk retains, but I really think they put the belt on Roman.
If you bring Roman back, he kind of has to win. I mean, I feel like he just came back, but you know what? I'm sticking with Punk because someone has to not do this unanimous. This is not a unanimous match, I don't think.
I mean, I'm choosing Punk too. So
I think this last month he's been so good as champ that you want him to keep doing it. Because the thing about Punk that's so good, especially now because he can't jump. If he jumps, he'll die. But is that he's so good at making all these feuds feel like they're bigger than they are, and that's priceless. Like that's just priceless. And he's doing it at such a high level right now. I think
he's old.
He's old too, yeah.
I mean,
so is Roman. I mean, like no one's young here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
except for Javon Evans.
He threw the old card at Punk.
He is fucking old. Every time he gets on the turnbuckle, I lose my mind. I'm like,
screw it. I'm gonna go with Punk. I'm gonna go Punk.
I think
I'm gonna go with what I want to see. I want to see Punk win.
All right, I'm staying with Roman.
I'm taking Punk, but I think what?
I think this is the first 50-50 though.
50-50. The one thing I'll say is that you're kind of missing the big sell point here. This is Zebra Bro versus Zebra Bro.
The Zebros, yeah, it's
the Zebros.
Yeah. The Zebros. Battle of the Zebras.
Utopia.
Yeah, I gotta stick Punk.
Yeah, I hope he wins. I just think he's so good right now. Just let him keep cooking.
Yeah,
dude. At C2E2, it's like that's his Chicago. There was more people.
Was he there?
Yes, and the line for him as champ was way bigger than for him as not champ. Like, it was huge. So I think people are really responding to him as champion, and I think there's just a lot of.
But they love having that belt on Roman.
Well, listen, you put it on Roman.
He looks great. He looks great with
build
that
the
belt.
bloodline again.
He does, especially when he does all the talk shows.
You're
He
not
starts talking
necessarily
up Street Fighter like we talked about.
Yeah, the Street Fighter thing does make me a little.
You're not necessarily building up Roman. You're not building up the bloodline again if you put the belt on Roman, Dom. It's
No
not
way.
like it's an automatic thing.
That's my
No,
thing.
we're not doing that again.
The one thing that makes me hedge Punk is, what is Roman's story if he wins? Like, he's not gonna have Paul Heyman, and then you go, "Oh, that's the story." I'm like, I don't think that story is interesting. You know, like, I don't think this solo Roman is interesting.
You go right back to the big dog. If
no one wants that. No one wants
yeah.
that. But for him to show up and do an appearance here, and then maybe show up later again when they're closer to promoting that, like, that makes more sense to me.
You're gonna get the Samoan shield this time.
Yeah.
Unless you make everything right with the world and you have him beat Punk at Mania, then Seth beat Roman at Backlash, and then Seth is champion again for the title he never lost.
No, but
Yeah, but he said Punk would
Stephen
never
said-
hold a title in
Stephen
here as
said
long as he was
that
around.
if you put it on
Well,
Roman,
and technically, he wasn't around. He was injured. He was gone.
Yeah, but he hasn't addressed that at all to come
and you
back.
have
and
like
say,
a
hey,
Braun Breaker beating Roman, that'd be huge for the career.
Yeah,
So they said that. So you know what to say.
it's interesting. It'll be a good match. It'll be a good match, and whatever the outcome is a good one.
Yeah.
And for as much as I griped about it, like, this was the right choice. I think it's interesting. Either man could win. It's always good not to have a absolute clear idea who's going to win, especially for your main event.
The sad part is I think it's going to be a finisher fest.
But
I think The Rock shows up.
Dom,
You think
come on,
The Rock
Dom, where
shows
is
up?
it? I'm waiting for you, buddy. Where is it?
What?
Where's the hooded Zilla Fatu comes out to help Roman win?
Nah, if Zilla's going to come out, it's going to be in the Jacob match.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be Roman.
Why?
Why?
Because no one cares about it.
Him and Jacob were tag team partners. Him and Jacob are like brothers.
Yeah.
Him and Jacob have the history. Roman is just, they're family, but
It's sort of. Yeah, it's distant.
I mean, Punk took all that. Punk took all fuel that he had with the whole dead father comment away on Monday night when he apologized to Roman, and Roman didn't do anything about it. So that's done. Any fuel that he sparked for feuds out of that is gone. They took all that heat away.
Yeah. True. Well, they kind of took all the heat out of both of them away on Monday. I like you. You know what? I really like you too.
Do we think The Rock shows up? Do we think there's some sort of silliness?
No, and I think people are going to get pissed off about it because they're so busy gassing themselves up that he is, that when he doesn't, they're going to be complaining about it.
Yeah.
Well, they'd complain if he showed up too. It's really a no.
Well, yeah, it would. It would be.
Yeah,
a
you got to show.
double-edged
What's he
sword.
doing? I don't know. He's putting 3 fingers up for some reason. It means
I don't know.
something.
After the way he ruined the Cena stuff and then just took his ball and went home, I never want to see him in a WWE ring again. I don't care if he's on the TKO board or not. He hurt all goodwill he had with me the minute he screwed that up and decided to just go home.
I just went Travis Scott on that one, to be honest.
Yeah, I do too.
Well, no, it was Dwayne, and that's why Travis Scott even had to come out there. That's why he's getting the blame on it. It's because Dwayne went home.
Sorry, Emmanuel.
Yeah, it was just a weird. Yeah, what a great moment with that heel turn, and then all of it was wasted because people couldn't be bothered to come back, or they knew better. Because here's the thing: if I was The Rock and after whatever that second John Cena appearance, I'd be like, maybe I don't want to be involved with this. It's legit too, because it was a fucking crashing plane, pretty much from the beginning.
Well, it's because there was nothing there. Cena came. Yeah. What was his reason for turning heel? Oh, the fans, the people who cheered you and gave you super senior status. Now all of a sudden,
but at the
you're
same
gonna try
time,
and make something out of
he
nothing.
sold his soul.
They knew Rock wasn't coming back. He wasn't coming back to do TV shows on the regular.
He
knew he was
coming back.
it. I'll see you guys 6 months, maybe, from free.
Right.
Mm-hmm. That's foolish too, because
he's
not recognizing the value.
I'll see you at SummerSlam to come out and do this, and walk away again.
Yep. All right.
We did it.
We made it.
What a marathon!
I can't wait to. Yeah, my earbuds died. We really got after it. We really got after it.
Hey, look, Sticks is so quick. You're already on the graphic now.
Look, you
Kyle.
see in the graphic.
Hey,
There
look
you
at
go.
that. I get the most letters too.
Yep. So
What's extra? Is this the predict?
So extra is like if you called interference or disqualification or
Yeah.
anything that's
Like
not
if
a
The Rock
pin.
comes out, you get
Yeah.
extra points for that.
If Charlotte gets turned on, I had some.
If Charlotte has a wardrobe malfunction,
That's
Yeah.
dumb.
If Charlotte gets turned on, we all win. But
hey now,
Hmm?
easy there, Andrade.
all right. Yeah. So next week, following WrestleMania, I will have the points tallied up, and we'll see who will come out and be our WrestleMania champion for next week. I've already got the belt keyed up for somebody. We'll
That
see who-
42 looks like a butthole.
That will
Yeah.
be me.
It's an
Like a
eclipse.
butthole. I can't wait to be the fucking butthole champion. Won't be the first time, boys. Won't be the first time. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Calm down. All right. There you go.
All right, boys. Thanks for inviting me back. I really appreciate it.
Yeah,
I've been
thanks for hanging
for
out.
a very long
Kyle,
time.
thanks for coming on, buddy.
Yeah. And when I win the title, I'll come back and do a victory lap. Of
All
course.
right, we look forward to it.
Absolutely.
Everyone
Definitely.
should be pre-ordering Wrestle Heist trade paperback. You can get some.
Absolutely.
We need that pre-order.
Everybody out there, read Wrestle and Heist. Great
Yeah.
book. Read it.
It's very good, and that way I can watch the
Fun.
WWE pay-per-views as they're live again. Someone's going to send me a VPN information.
Yes, Sticks.
I don't
Sticks,
need
he
it.
doesn't have
Matt,
internet.
you
Matt's
got
the only one who has good internet.
Yeah.
Don't hook me up with some information.
I get ESPN through my Verizon account. I only ended up paying $10 a month.
Well,
For it.
you got
So what I'm hearing is that Sticks should be doing some password sharing. Is what I'm hearing.
I don't
Sticks
think
should
so.
be-
I don't think you want
Okay.
a password share with Sticks. Sticks' internet is just the two soup cans with the string between the two of them.
Listen.
Like,
You
my,
mean
True, that's
one?
my wife just came by because you leave him alone. I'm like,
you mean DC's not giving you good royalties for end of life to have you get the ESPN app? You should just go to them and be like, listen, you need to hook me up.
You know, the industry is just not what it used to be, boys. It's complicated. Complicated. We're not going to solve it tonight. All right, listen. No, it didn't do that well. It did okay.
It is 100% true.
Well,
We will.
It's just a weird time for comics, more or less. Join my Patreon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Help this man watch WrestleMania.
I just wanna watch. You know what? I'm just gonna feel it in the universe, and I bet I'm happy all weekend long, and that Oba wins, and the Bellas don't even show up. That would be fucking cool if they didn't even show up. What's the other thing that was gonna make me mad?
Oh, what was it?
That won't happen either. Whatever it was, we've already
Yeah.
gotten rid of it. It's out of our thoughts.
What
We're not
was it?
manifesting it, and it's gonna be a nice weekend. Everyone's gonna have a good time.
Out
Two
of
of these
sight, out of
matches-
mind. Yep.
Two of these matches are gonna be 5-star matches that we didn't expect. Probably that AJ Lee match. We all agree.
Mm.
And we're gonna be like, what a crazy wild ride that WWE was. And we won't say things like JCW is really good right now and AAA is really good right now. And there's a bunch of mystery wrestlings on YouTube, and these are all for free and they're only an hour long. We won't say stuff like that because we want to enjoy WWE so much.
Yeah. that'll be- yeah.
It
You
would
guys
be a
haven't
nice,
checked out the
refreshing
Super
change
Wrestler.
of pace to say that WWE was great again.
It would be cool. It'd be cool. I don't know if this is the weekend to do it, but for the sake of all you fans, I hope it is. And I'll see you later because I got to pee or I'm going to die. Bye, boys. Thanks for having me.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Bye, Kyle.
Have a good one, man.
Ah,
All right, now to go watch
WrestleMania season.
TNA.
yeah, it's always a marathon. Oh, you still watch TNA? Yikes.
Yeah, occasionally. I fall asleep to it.
Yeah, that tracks. That tracks.
Hey, listen, we just got another alert.
Oh, now what?
Christina Applegate hospitalized.
Oh.
wow.
Oh.
She's been going
That
through
was
a
gonna
lot.
be
though.
something silly and fun, Dom.
Yeah, Dom's just trying to bring down the stream all night long. Like
Oh,
he's like, I'm not
You
being
guys
able to
hear
talk
about
enough
Adam
about
Hughes?
bra and panties matches. I got to bring everything down.
Wah, wah.
All right.
my
That
wife
being said,
I bring it down all the time. She says,
thank you to Eric for hanging out. Thank you to
Yeah.
Kyle for stopping
Thanks for
by
coming,
and
Eric.
Pete for joining us.
Thank you.
Make sure to check out more from Pete over on Renovision. You can find the link down below, and we're on his channel right now, so check out all of his stuff every week. Make sure to check out the Hot 10 list tomorrow night, as well as Sticks and Dom on the Qualified tomorrow night. You can catch Sticks and I every Saturday on SNS, except for this Saturday. Yeah, and on you could check out Sticks on his channel. I'm getting
Tuesday night's Doctor Who channel.
Yeah, his Tuesday night show on Doctor Who. You can check out Dom Saturday nights on the Star Wars show, or Sunday nights on the Star Wars show. But if you want more from Dom and the Sticks, and you're watching WrestleMania, join the WrestleMania watch along we're gonna have this weekend for both nights of WrestleMania.
That's right.
Night 1 and night 2. Dom and Sticks are gonna be there holding it down. I am a maybe.
Yeah,
maybe.
If you're up to it, yeah, we know you've got other things going on.
Come stick my head in when I have a victory lap and go, "Told you."
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah. Hop in.
Be here, watch WrestleMania with the boys in real time, so you can call Dom out in real time or call Sticks out in real time. Me potentially, I'm gonna try to be there depending on how everything goes, but we'll see.
I might be internet delayed. Who knows?
So I might be in the. Remember the last time I was like going crazy, like you see the shit before me.
All right, now you're not selling it.
Yeah, you waited.
Just undid everything.
Yeah, all that cool shit I just said about you guys to sell it, you just ruined it. You ruined both of you ruined all that.
Joking around
with your internet issues.
Come join us. We'll have a good time. We'll have some laughs.
Yeah, we always do. It's always a good time, and
we didn't even talk about who do you think is showing up? Like, who do you think? Like, would they have? I know Monday night.
Yeah, we didn't even say anything about Tom Brady getting put through.
Tom Brady's supposed to be in it.
I think that's where Gronk comes in. I think Gronk's going to take it for him.
I don't think Gronk's to be there either. The Gronk is just having after parties and crap like that.
Yeah,
I think all your call ups happen Monday night. Maybe you get Ethan Page teased at the end of if Punk wins. I think they'll tease whoever's going to challenge him next. But
we'll just do it this way.
Boy, Ethan Page, you can't wait.
But I think
you've been waiting all year.
I know. I've been waiting for a long time.
Every time there's a call up, it's going to be Ethan Page. Nope.
Ethan Page. It was Ethan Page, and it was the draft. I kept talking about that all year long.
Draft. Yep.
Well, I think
Page could renew his rivalry with Javon when Javon comes home with that belt.
I think
he can ruin that smile again.
NXT on Tuesday was the end of chapters. It felt like, especially like with JC Jane and
she was kissing
and all that. So
just gotta wait for Sol Ruka tomorrow, next Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think Sol Ruka might pull double duty for a while, but I think she's going to debut on Monday.
Hey, GT.
And I actually think that Ricky Chase is now going to be in another feud before he comes up. And Joe Hendry, he might be in a feud with what's his name?
That Carver dude.
Yeah, Carver.
Keanu Carver.
Yeah.
I think Ricky Saints is coming up. If I had to be a betting man, your call-ups are going to be Ricky Saints, Ethan Page, Sol Ruka, JC Jane.
So 1-1, right? Now, where do you think they go? Is Ethan Page Monday night?
Ethan Page Monday night. Ricky is going to go to SmackDown.
And JC Jane Monday night.
I think Sol Ruka comes to Monday night.
Yeah, Jason's going to SmackDown.
Jason's going to go to SmackDown.
All right. So, it's pretty good.
We'll see.
If Joe Hendry came up, what do you think? Monday Night Raw or SmackDown?
SmackDown.
He feels SmackDown.
Yeah.
It's a longer show.
For now.
You can do his concerts there.
They got to drop it down to 2 hours again.
Concerts. Just what we want.
Yes, because we need more terrible concerts in WWE.
Exactly.
I thought we got rid of that when Elias left.
Walk with Elias.
Walk with Elias. No, it's Walk with Elijah.
You leave Elijah alone. I can't believe we're not getting a tag team match for either the Raw Tag Team Championship or the SmackDown Tag Team Championships.
It's ridiculous.
Oh, that's right. WWE has no tag team division.
Nope.
They did.
No.
They're more interested in breaking up great tag teams.
They
Yes, they did. Praxium and the Motor City Machine Guns and DIY. And
Well, Fraxton and Motor City are still together.
yeah, well, they're
Street Profits
they
are
seem
coming
to
back
be in the
soon.
process of breaking up Motor City.
Yep. Well, actually, they were talking about that. What's her name? Was going to be the Pixie. Figuring that she was going to be managing them and starting a faction with her, Johnny.
Candice LeRae.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's what Johnny Gargano needs is let's not reestablish Johnny Wrestling. Let's put him in another faction.
Yeah. They're talking about that.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. It should be very interesting long WrestleMania weekend.
Yeah.
It should be. But like I said, it was fun, boys. It's getting late. I'm gonna
Thank
get
you,
going.
Pete. Yep.
Thank
Dom,
you, Pete.
as the people start to file out and hit that like and subscribe button on whatever channel they're watching it on, give us some words of wisdom here.
Listen, have a good weekend. Enjoy the festivities of WrestleMania. It may not be some of the stuff we want, and you may have some problems with it, but it should be a fun ride and have a good time. And listen, and if you can't watch it at home, find a friend. Maybe you find a friend, watch it there, or you go to a bar, you find it, watch it there. But enjoy the weekend, have fun.
Dave and Buster's.
Hey, listen, if you're in Vegas right now, let it ride, baby. Play those cards.
Yeah. Just stand outside. They'll be giving up free tickets soon.
Yeah, right. Just blow all your money in the casino, and I'm sure they'll comp you WrestleMania tickets.
Don't worry about it. You get a free Ram truck. Freaking Pat McAfee said so.
Good morning.
Good
Good evening.
Good evening.
And good night. And that'll put a cap on it. Make sure to check out the boys Saturday and Sunday for the WrestleMania watch along. And that's going to do it for us. And hit that like and subscribe button and have a great weekend. Enjoy WrestleMania. And we'll see you guys right back here next Thursday night.
In the ring, the lights go down. Roaring crowd, they scream and shout. Chants echo, shaking the ground. Warriors clash, the game is found. Welcome to the